What's up, children? How we doing? How's everybody doing? Hello, children. We are trying desperately to get. I'm trying to get the I set up real quick with that reverse camera thing, but it is just not really helping me. It takes me to all these weird things. I don't know why it doesn't just. Okay, so let's go here. Let's do here, and it's just not fucking taking me there. I don't know what if it's good weird because I'm on a tablet or what the deal is. Hang on a second. I'm trying to find this again. Someone said they tried it again and it did work. Okay, so found a way to flip the camera on your IG streams. You have to do it before you go live. Go to Story. Okay, Story. And then that's not right either. Recents camera made for you. How do I get to just Story? I don't get it. It's pissing me off. Good afternoon. Home. Here, post. It says camera drafts templates made for you. I don't want a reel. I want something else. Okay, Story. There we go. No thanks. Okay, so now I'm on Story. And then it has a little search doohickey, but I don't see a little search doohickey. Here we go. All right. Okay, so I think I did that. Search for mirror camera, got that. Before you go live, the filter should be selected. I tried it and it worked. Okay, so then now I should be able to go to, how do I go live though from there? This is so frustrating for me. Now it's just playing weird stuff. I don't know how to make it go do the thing of it. That's taking me there. There, I don't care. There. Camera. Okay, so now I should be able to, what is that? No, that's green screen. I don't care about that. There. So how do I go live though? From there. Close. I don't know. I just can't do it. I don't know live. I just want to go live. I just want to go live. And I want my camera reversed. And I don't know why it won't just can do it. Live. There. And go. Okay. Oh, maybe it looks like it's working. I just got to figure out the buttons. The Instagram is not as user friendly. But there we go. I got it. Good Lord. What a beating. It's like 37 steps later. No, I don't want that 37th step. I just don't. What's up, Kaylee Nicole, Angela Engler, Toots, baby? What's up, DJ Yaw? It's Whitney. What's up, girl? MN sports fan, Minnesota sports fan. Yay, dog. Thank you. Tiny Warrior. And we actually managed to get the thing turned too. So that's a win. Okay, so let me get the laptop logged in, and we're going to be off to the races here pretty quickly. Thank you for your patience, YouTube. Thank you so much. YouTube's like, it's TikTok's a pain in the ass or Instagram's a pain in the ass. We just come here to watch this shit. So, whatever. I hope everyone is having a delightful morning. I have already. It's been an extraordinary morning for me already. That's all I can say about that. And I can tell you more, but then I'd have to kill you, and I'd probably end up and anyway. All right. Amongst other things. So, how about you guys? Are y'all having a good day? Oh, is Pam B sick? What's up with Pam B? What happened? What happened to Pam B? I can't find it, but I see everybody there. Mods are here. I see y'all. I have heard you in what you have said to me today, just so everybody knows. There we go. I've heard the things that you have said and suggested to me. We're going to have a zero tolerance policy on bullshit again today. So anybody gets out of line, and I saw that one person that y'all talked about came back under a different name. I saw the apology, but if you're saying that he came back in and started doing the same nonsense, point it out when it happens, and we'll get rid of that one too. So, because you can't buy my tolerance. You're either, not an asshole, or you just get kicked out, period. So someone came into the YouTube feed the other day and was like being a complete jackass to the mods and whatever. And then when they got kicked out, they came back with another name, and then they come back in within the next day with an entirely different name and said, "Hey, it's me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be a jerk yesterday." Cool, no problem. And they gave like a little super chat gift or whatever. No problem, thank you. But then come to find out they were being a jackass again. So we're not playing that game. So today, the Debbie Vicker Beaujolais Nouveau Day from France. I didn't know that was a thing. Now we do. Hey, thanks, Jamie Wiley. I don't know if she's here, but from Zap Family Creations. Thank you for my cup. I love my cup. These things are a weapon, dude. If you've never picked one of these things up, especially if it's full, it's like holding a brick in your hand. The other thing is somebody went into my... What is that? Ooh, that's my receipt from the liquor store the other night. I don't want anybody to see that. They'll judge. Somebody went into somebody else's live, and it just so happens that the live they went into is a dear friend of mine. And they were talking smack about me. And they were quickly reminded that they shouldn't do that, especially not in that live. So, yeah, it was pretty spectacular. And that person still follows me. I don't understand that. It's like, if you hate me so bad, why are you still following me? There was another one too. This was on TikTok. Someone left some really nasty messages on TikTok in my comments, but in a rare stroke of luck, TikTok filtered them. So I went and tried to be friends with this person, and I think they've since blocked me. And it's like, okay, so you just want to come in and yell your nastiness and then run away like a little beach boy. Hold on just a second. I'm looking to see. I can do a search for this person and see if they've just blocked me. I think they have. Nope, he just ignored my request. So you can just follow me and watch and then complain elsewhere. I know. Thank you. Hey, Doc, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you, Alicia. Your son turned 12 yesterday. Not only is he getting old, I'm getting older. That's the way time works, unfortunately. I've tried everything I can. Doesn't help. Troll's gonna troll for sure. Glad to be here today. I was watching Vanessa and your dorky butt a bit ago. Do you mean specifically, or are you just saying, speaking in general terms, my dorky butt? We're gonna need judges. Yeah, the judges. We're gonna need clarification. Thank you. What up, Ruckers? What up, Judge? Ironic. Blue collar Nina. I'm late? No, you're late. I've been here. I've been on for some time now. You'd like to talk to me about what? If you have a question, ask it. There's a little question Q&A feature down on the bottom. Down there. What is it? I'm camping, still got a ruck. Hoorah, I like that. Like that attitude. I was in here 10 minutes ago and you weren't there. Yeah, no, that's not true. I was. You just missed it. Sorry. Let me close this and let me open this. I've already checked it. Move this over a little bit. Just like that. Let me get over here so I can see my spams. Oh, Lord. Those are not all spam. Those are my friends sending me spam. The very first one is from Andrea V. This calls to authorized payment of $14.99. I don't call those because if you don't catch those live, they're usually not any good. Here's a screenshot. Amazon reminder. Okay, that's just a link, not a phone number, so there's nothing I can really do with it. We've successfully received your payment of $288.50 for the Microsoft 365 person you purchased from Microsoft. No, sir. No, sir, I didn't, sir. Let me get my headphones on, and we're going to just start making calls. How about that? Are y'all excited? Yes? Yes, I'll check my mute. That's a good call. I'm sure I got the right ones. Can you hear me right now, or am I muted? There's a bit of a delay on Instagram. Okay, yeah, muted. Okay. Muted. Beautiful. Hello, Crunk Panda. I saw somebody reference you. How you doing, homie? My brother from another mother. All right, let's go. Let's start making these calls, kids. Let's do the thing. I do have to leave kind of early today because I have a call with the app people to get some stuff set up. Oh dear, what happened? The whole screen just got enormous. There we go. This is an 833 number. And I've got some good content I'm going to be putting up here very quickly. Stay tuned.
Customer support. You are talking to John. How can I help you?
What you got to do?
Yeah, hi, John. Sir, I got an email from y'all this morning. It says something about me purchasing some Microsoft something or other and charging me $288.50 for it. I don't know what this is, but I need to talk to somebody about getting it canceled, please.
Okay. So, sir, what is the exact amount that you are supposed to charge?
$288.50. I don't know why they never pay attention to what I'm saying at the beginning of the call.
And do you have any order ID number with you?
Order ID. I got an invoice number, J8B4179 A601D5C0F.
Okay, sir. Definitely. Just a moment. Just a moment. And
Okay.
do you see the product name, sir, over there? Do you see the product name?
Uh,
What is
let's
the
see.
product name?
I heard you. Hold on. Impatient pants. Jesus.
Yeah.
Uh, it
Okay,
says
okay.
Microsoft 365 Personal.
Okay, sir. All right, we are going to cancel down right away. First of
Okay.
all, sir, did you make this order or not?
No, absolutely not. I've already told you that.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is the fraudulent order, sir, which you have received, and some kind of fraudulent activity is going on. So what I have to do right now, sir, we need to provide you the live refund cancellation form. Okay.
Okay.
So I do
Yes.
believe that are you next your computer right now, right?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Now, are you in front of your computer right now, right, sir?
What did I say the last time you asked me?
And
About 20 seconds ago.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, son. Pay attention.
What do you say,
Listen to
sir?
me. Hush. Just listen for a second. Two
Uh-huh.
ears, one mouth.
Okay.
That ratio is on purpose. You should listen more than you talk because you keep asking me things I've already told
Okay.
you. You just asked me if I'm near my computer, and I told you yes. And no sooner than I said yes, you asked me
Okay,
again.
sir.
Yes, I'm near my computer. It's right here. If you listen closely, that's it.
Okay.
I'm with my computer.
Oh, all right,
It's a
sir.
Dell. It's right here
All right,
next to
sir.
me. I'm looking at it.
Okay. Are you on the browser, sir?
Yes.
Are you on the browser?
Yes,
Open
again.
the browser.
It's open. I'm on it. I just
Okay.
told you
Now,
that. Jesus, Joseph and Mary.
okay. So on the browser, sir, you will find there is a white long address bar. It says
I know how to search on the
search the
internet.
Google.
Yes. Tell me where you need me to
Okay,
go,
okay,
sir.
okay. Now,
God almighty.
okay, all right. Type in there. M as Nancy. M as Mary.
Are you repeating that or are you just say, like M or just M?
No, N as Naveda. Uh,
Oh, good
sir,
Lord.
listen to me. N Nevada. M Mary. Then help. HELP. Help.
Okay. So here's what I
No
want you.
space.
Stop. Here's what I want you to do. M is in Mary, N is in Nevada, HELP. Is that what you said?
I, I said you something and you are repeating me something. The first letter I told you N as Nevada.
Okay, so N,
And the second
M,
letter
A,
it should be
hush,
Mary.
hush,
But
hush. N, M, help. Right?
that's right.
Jesus Christ. Why
Then
does it
put a,
take you
yeah,
45
that's
minutes
right.
to read out 6 letters? Good Lord. N, M, HELP. Then what?
45 minutes? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how long
What are you
it's
talking
taking you
about?
to do anything.
You need to watch on your like phone, sir, how long it's been going,
Hey,
right? I
you need
think
to
you need
just get to
to
the
have
point.
the you need to
You
have
need to
that
get to the point.
you need to
You
have
need to
that
get to the
like
point.
knowledge.
You need to get to the point. NM help. Then what?
I think, sir, you need to contact the Better Business Bureau, I think.
I
And if
think you
you
need to
contact Better Business Bureau, you
contact
should.
the inside. Why don't you start
Yes,
there?
that is what I got your voice. I got your voice from the beginning that you are wasting your time. But better waste somebody stupid's time there, right?
I
You
don't even know
better
what the
just
hell you're even
do
saying
your
at this
work.
point. What are
Yes,
you
I
even
think you
saying?
are very you are very qualified. You are the top 1% Americans, right? Who have like certified from Microsoft or
Cisco. I guess like you are from you have that much of quality and qualifications. All right.
I don't even know
So
what the hell you're even
you
talking
better
about
like do
anymore.
one thing. Hey, listen to me. Hey, listen to me. You just hang up the line and better contact somebody else. All right?
No,
So
you're
you
going
have
to
a great
help
day.
me get this refund, and you're going to do it right now, one way or the other. Come on, mods, help me out. Give me a number. I posted it. There we go. Thank you, Claire.
Thank you for calling support. And how can I help you today?
Yes, I need to talk to someone intelligent over there that knows what they're doing. I got an email from y'all that says I've been billed a bunch of money for something I didn't buy. I called a minute ago and some goober couldn't tell me what to do. So I need some help.
Okay. Whom do you talk before?
I
Do
have
you
no idea,
remember
but
the name?
I don't know. Whoever the dumbest person you got, I bet you it's probably him. Where are you calling me? Or where are you in? Are you in a lunchroom? Are you in a very busy bathroom at a concert?
No,
What
I'm in my office. I'm in my office. You
is
just
it
hold the
always
line.
that noisy in
You
your
just hold the line.
office? He muted me. He didn't put me on hold.
Yeah, thank you for holding the line, sir. I am here to help you out. Now, ask me what you have a problem and any query.
Okay. Did you hear what I told you a minute ago about the email?
Yes, I do. I heard
Okay.
from him,
What questions
and
do you
he
have from
told
there?
me that you he told me that you didn't follow their instructions. They
No,
are
that's
going to
not
give you
true.
the solution, but you are not following up their instructions.
No. Aside from the fact that I have to listen to all those people in the background and can barely understand, dude wasn't making any
Hmm.
sense with what he was saying. So I need you to tell me what you need me to do, and I don't want you to use a bunch of extra words. I want you to just keep it simple.
Okay, sir, I'm asking you like you want to cancel the subscription or not?
Yes.
Yes. For the cancellation process, you need to fill up the cancellation form.
Yes.
Are you ready to fill up the cancellation form?
Yes.
Yes. So is your computer is turned on?
Yes. I'm sitting here listen carefully. I'm sitting here at my computer right now. I'm on Google, ready to go.
Mhm. Okay. Now my supervisor will assist you. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you.
What does it matter? What I mean, bro, tell me what to do.
He muted me again.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
A very good day to you, and how are you doing today?
Well, I'd be a whole lot better if I could just get somebody on the phone that knows what they're doing. You sound like you might. I got an email. Listen carefully because I keep having to repeat this. I got an email from y'all, and it says that I bought something from Microsoft. I did not buy anything from
Uh-huh.
Microsoft. They charged me $288.50. I do not want whatever the hell it is, and I want to cancel it immediately and have my money returned. Can you help me with that?
So are you sitting in front of your Yes, sir, definitely. Are you sitting in front of your computer right now?
Do you remember just a second ago when I told you that I'm sitting here with my computer and that it was open to a Google page?
Now on top of the page, can you see the long address bar where you can type something?
Yes.
Now type over there the letter N as in Nancy,
Yes.
M as in
Hello?
got it? Got it? N as in Nancy, M as in
Yes.
mother,
Yes.
then help,
Yes.
then help,
Got it.
H-E-L-P, help, then put a dot like in period, put a dot,
Uh-huh.
then T as in Texas, O as in Orange, P as in Pennsylvania.
All of those phones ringing? That's my fault. Yes.
Got it?
Yes.
Now press enter from your keyboard. And what come up next, let me know.
Okay.
What come up next?
Some deal that says nmhelp.top verify you are human by completing the
Check
action
that box.
below. What?
Check that box. Check that box.
Check it for what?
Can you see it says verify you're human? Just check that box.
Oh, you mean put a check in that box?
Yes, sir.
Got it. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, now I'm on your little website here. It's got a green stripe across the top of it, and it says SSL secure connection. Then there's a box in the middle with a tiny green top edge. Says secure server. RSA 4096 BIT encryption
Now type
support.
over there.
And then there's a light gray
Now
box
type
with green letters that says enter service code. And
now
there's a
type
white box with
type over
green
there.
border that's got a cursor in it. And to the
Now
right of
type
that,
over
there's
there.
a little light gray circle with a dark gray arrow in the middle of it.
Now type over there 032569.
Okay, 032 what?
569.
569. Okay, now that little light gray circle with the dark gray arrow, that is now a green
Click on
circle
that arrow.
with a white arrow
Click on that
in the
arrow.
side of it.
Click on that arrow. Click on that arrow.
Click on the arrow. Okay, I did.
Now look on the right hand side top. Can you see a blue down arrow? Something is downloading. On the right top corner. A blue down arrow, something is downloading.
Yes, support.client.exe is what has been downloaded onto my computer.
Open it up. Open it up. Open it up.
Do you want to allow the following
Click on
program
yes.
to make
Click on yes.
changes to you?
Click on yes. Click on yes. Click on yes.
Excuse me, to your
Click on yes.
computer, and then down at the bottom, it's got a yes
Click on
and a
yes.
no.
Click on yes.
Okay.
Click on yes.
Okay.
Now what come up next?
Well, it's working. There's a, now my screen just went gray, and there's a big white box popped up in the middle that says, cannot start application. Contact your system administrator or network service provider.
Now open up a new tab. Look on top of the page.
Okay.
Open up a new tab. Now type over there the letter www dot, 3 W's and a dot.
Okay.
A as in apple.
Uh-huh.
L as in Linda.
Okay.
C as in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
E as in Edward.
He's taking me to alpamix.com.
M as in mother. I as in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
X as in X-ray. .com. Can you see it says alpamix.com?
Yes, I'm on the website right now.
Now can you see a man is wearing a glasses?
Yes. Got a scruffy beard.
Now
He's
just
sitting
look
at
on
his
the right.
computer.
Now, look look on the right hand side. Look on the right hand side. Can you see a green box says download? A green box says download. Can you see that? Sorry, on the left hand side. Can you see
Yes,
green
free
box? What?
download.
Free
Yes, sir.
download.
I see it.
Give a double click on free download. Double click on free download. Now, once you give a double click on free download, look on the right hand side top. Can you see a blue down arrow? Something is downloading. Can you see that?
Yes. Downloaded appmix.exe onto my computer.
Yes. Click on that. Open it up.
Okay.
Now, what's come up on your screen? Click on
There,
start.
there's a deal that popped up. It's like a little box here. And it says, do you want to
Click on start
allow
or
the
agree
follower
or
program
continue.
to
Yes.
make
Click on
changes
yes.
to your
Click on
computer?
yes. Click on yes.
Okay.
Click on yes.
And then there's a blue box that's popped up here. And
Click
it's
on yes.
got,
Click on accept.
hey, listen to me.
Accept.
Shut up.
All right, sir.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ. You're not listening, so you don't know what's on the screen. There's a deal
All
that
right.
popped There's a deal that has popped up. It says wait connection. And it has a bunch of numbers on it. It's if you are waiting for connection, give your ID and password to your partner.
Number लिखो ना. Tell me the ID number and the password.
Nine 90398.
Just a moment.
Okay.
Now open up a new tab. Once again, open up a new tab. Tell me the ID number first. Tell me the ID number.
Okay. Did you not get it last time or what?
No, no.
Nine 90398.
Now open up a new tab. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Open up a new tab.
And then what?
Now, now type over there the letter www dot. 3 W's and a dot.
Uh-huh. Hello. Jesus, Joseph and Mary.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
I'm answering because they're so busy. We're just going to call that a win because those guys are, that was annoying as hell. The whole thing. That was just a beating in general. Those guys were already existing in a certain element of chaos. And then I went in there and didn't make it any better by releasing the hounds. All right, this is from Brittany. Or is that the one I just called? No. Oh, wow. Just so happens it's very similar. No, it is the exact same number. That's bizarre, but it's a different scam. All right, here's a Wells Fargo. It's an Aloha number. There's a gentleman on the screen right now that has invited someone in up to her elbows. That's all I'm going to tell you about that. And I was really kind of sad that those guys didn't get to see it. Just in case you forgot, the numbers are released over in the chat over on YouTube, which is Ruck Fobocalls. I also post the emails themselves on my Twitter.
Thank you for calling Wells Fargo Bank. This is David. How may I help you?
Yes, David. Hi. My name is Beverly Leslie. I have received an email from y'all this morning about some sort of Bitcoin purchase for $296. But that's not me. I don't know how that happened.
Bitcoin purchase, ma'am.
What?
Ma'am, could you please confirm when did you receive this email?
I think it was sent on this morning. Hold on, let me look. Yes, it was at 6:30 this morning, before I was even out of bed.
All right, ma'am. Do you have any account with Wells Fargo?
Well, of course I do.
All right, ma'am. Could you please confirm me your first and last name?
It's Beverly Leslie, just like I said.
Could you please spell it for me?
Beverly. And then my last name is Leslie, Leslie.
All right, ma'am. Could you please confirm me the invoice number you have received?
ID for the transaction. It says coin dash 0015.
All right, ma'am. Please allow me a moment while I pull up the details on my system.
All right.
All right, ma'am. Thank you. All right, ma'am. As I can see in my system, there is an bill payment of $249, which has been charged on your account. So, do you authorize this payment, ma'am?
No, that's what I already said. I don't know anything about it.
All right, ma'am. Could you please confirm that how many accounts do you have with Wells Fargo, like checking or savings account?
Yeah, I have a checking and a savings.
All right, ma'am. Could you please confirm the last four digits of your checking account?
Yes, it's 9927.
And your savings account last four digits, madam?
Say that again.
Your savings account last four digits?
It's 1143.
1143. All right, ma'am. I'm going a quick check on it, ma'am. Please allow me a moment.
All right.
The reason he wants the last four is sometimes like online banking or telephone banking, they can use that plus like the last four of my social or whatever, different combinations of
All right,
information
ma'am. Could you
to
please
gain access.
confirm that have you ever shared your banking details with anybody else?
Oh, no, definitely not.
All right, ma'am. As I can see over here, there are some unusual logins from Mexico. Someone are trying to get into your account and they are trying to steal your money from your account. What they are trying to do, ma'am, somehow they have got your login details and they are trying to purchase a child pornography subscription.
Oh,
That's why you
well, obviously that's not me and nothing that I would
Yes,
do.
ma'am. We understand it, ma'am. We will definitely help you out. So, ma'am, could you please confirm that from where you do your online banking? Is it from your phone or your from laptop?
It's on my laptop computer.
From your laptop, ma'am, right?
Yes, sir.
As you are on our recorded line, ma'am, could you please confirm me your date of birth?
I
And see that this transaction is a suspicious and a fraudulent one. So we have to register a case with the FCC. FCC is a Federal Communication, and we will send an email of this file to you. Could you please confirm me your billing address, ma'am?
I yes. Are you ready? Do you have a pencil or whatever? It's 1351.
We will take you on a secure network of our Wells Fargo anti-fraud department,
All
and
right.
we will try to cancel all your fraud transaction which is going on your account, ma'am. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, ma'am. Please be online. I'm transferring my call to our senior manager.
All right.
Okay, so what he's going to do is transfer me to a senior guy. The senior guy is then going to transfer me to the Federal Trade Commission or the FCC or whatever. It should be the FTC if it were anything, but they don't do that. This is what we call a road trip, and this is where they take me to the bank or wherever to go get cash and then deposit it into a Bitcoin ATM. It is 1,000% a scam. These people do not work for Wells Fargo. The person that ultimately we end up talking to from the Federal Trade Commission is not from the Federal Trade Commission. These are 100% scammers. We're going to try here in a minute to get additional phone numbers from them so that I can release them all. And he's going to ask me for the last four of my social at a minimum. He will likely ask me for my full social at some point, at which point I'm going to get very hesitant. Then he'll ask me for a copy of my driver's license.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. This is Chris Brown. I'm the senior manager from the anti-fraud department. Uh, Today, I'm going to help you to secure your account. So, okay, ma'am. So the thing is that, ma'am, I can see here on my system, ma'am, you are getting charged because somebody from Mexico, they're trying to log in your Wells Fargo account they got into your social, and from there they get into your online banking, madam. Okay.
Oh
So,
no.
the meanwhile, ma'am, what they're trying to do, they're trying to steal your money, and they're trying to purchase a subscription for child pornography from the.
It is, sir. But I know that's not me at all.
Okay, ma'am. It was 1 3. What's your zip code, madam?
3.
1 4. Okay, ma'am. So we have to show you some hidden transactions, and I will show you how your personal informations are getting compromised. Okay.
All right.
Meanwhile, ma'am, please confirm me one thing, ma'am. Right now, do you have a laptop or a desktop with you right now, ma'am?
Yes, I do. I have my laptop. That's where I got y'all's email.
Okay, you have a laptop, madam?
Yes, that's where I got your email just now.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, just give me a moment.
All right.
Okay, ma'am. So right now, ma'am, uh, this is the direct extension line number. Okay. So just give me a moment. This is your cell phone number. It's a cell phone. Okay. Just write down my number, ma'am. If we got disconnected, you need to call me back on the secured line. Okay.
All
Can you please
right.
check on your cell phone? Are you receiving any call, madam?
Yes, I am. Do you want me to answer it?
Yes. Just answer the call, madam.
Oh, hello. This is Beverly.
Yes. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Yes, madam. Can you please be in front of your laptop, ma'am, so that I can show you up the hidden transaction under your account, ma'am?
Yes, I'm here right now. I'm on my laptop.
Okay. Okay. Can you please open up your Google Chrome browser, madam?
Uh-huh.
And at the very top of your Google Chrome browser, can you see there is a long address bar where you can type something?
Yes.
Okay. There you need to type, madam, T as in Tom,
Uh-huh.
G as in George, V as in Victor,
Uh-huh.
H as in Henry, E as in Edward,
Uh-huh.
L as in London,
All right.
P as in Paul, then give a dot like in period. After dot, T-O-P, top, T-O-P, Tango, Oscar, Peter, top.
All right.
And can you please read back to me, madam? What did you type?
tgvhelp.top.
Yes, ma'am. And you need to simply hit the enter key from your keyboard, madam. And can you see it's asking for a support code? Enter support code over there.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. The support code, it's X as in X-ray.
X as in X-ray. Now, does it need
As
to
in,
be? Does it need to be capitalized?
no, ma'am. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, ma'am. X as in X-ray.
Okay.
C as in cat.
Mm-hmm.
C as in cat.
Mm-hmm.
And David.
Mm-hmm.
C as in Henry. And can you see the right green arrow just beside that, Miss Leslie?
Yes. No, it's a green
Yes, click
circle
on the
with a
right.
white arrow in it. Yes, I see it.
Click on the green arrow, ma'am. Click on the green arrow.
All right. All right.
Did you click on the green arrow?
I did.
Yes, ma'am. Just look at the top right hand side. Can you see a file support.client.exe?
.exe.
Yes, double click
I'm
on it,
about to
ma'am.
release a number. Just go to work.
All right.
Double click on it, and you will get an option. Do you want to allow?
Yeah.
You need to just give a click on yes.
Okay. Okay.
And just be on the line, madam. What can you see on your screen, ma'am? Could you please confirm me? Did you click on yes, madam?
I did, and then it
Okay.
downloaded. I
Okay.
mean, not
Just wait, ma'am.
download. It opened a
I believe,
thing.
I
The whole
believe your
and
computer is running slow.
no, it's not. It says cannot start application. Contact your system administrator or network service provider.
Okay. Is it a Apple computer,
No,
madam?
it's a Dell.
Listen
a
to the
Dell
guy in
one?
the background answering call after call after call.
Just wait, madam.
All right.
And madam, is it a Chromebook or something?
No,
Is it
it's not Chrome. It's just kind of
okay?
regular
Just give me a
silver.
moment.
Thank you for getting connected with
Just be on the line, madam.
All right.
Thank you for getting connected with Wells Fargo. How can I help you?
Okay, ma'am. Can you please open up a new tab again? Open up a new tab, a fresh new page of your browser.
All right.
And again, at the very top, ma'am, you need to type over there. Are you there, Miss
Yes.
Leslie?
Yes.
Okay, just type over there. S as in Sam, U as in uncle, P as in Paul,
Uh-huh.
He's taking me to Supremo.
R as in Robert,
Uh-huh.
Slow down, slow down.
E as in Edward,
First and then the last.
All right.
M as in Mary,
Uh-huh.
O as in Oscar.
That guy in the background seems a little frantic.
Okay, it's SUPREMO, Supremo,
Uh-huh.
FREE.com.
All right.
And can you please read back to me? What did you type, madam?
Supremo. Well, I already clicked on it. It says supremocontrol.com, but there's a little
Yes,
lady and it
yes.
says
Can you see the
Supremo remote
accept,
desktop control.
can you see the accept
Made
cookie
easy.
settings? Accept.
Yes, I already did that.
Click on accept. And can you see the blue
Already did
box? It
that.
says download.
Yes.
Give a click on the blue box, download.
All right.
And now can you see download Supremo for Windows? Give a click on it, madam.
Yes.
And again, look at the very top right hand side. You will see supremo.exe. Can you see that file, madam?
Uh-huh.
Give a click on it.
All right.
And you will again get an option. Do you want to allow this app to make changes? You need to give a click on yes.
Uh-huh. All right.
Did you click on yes?
I did.
What can you see on your screen? Can you see Run Supremo?
Well, there's a thing that popped up and it says receive or connect to, and it has an ID and a password.
Yes. Yes. Can you please confirm me the ID number, madam? Just give me a moment, please. Just give me a moment, madam.
All right.
Can you please confirm me the ID number, madam?
Yes.
Okay. And madam, can you please confirm me the password, please?
It's letters and numbers, but all of the letters are little ones. And it's
Okay, just confirm me.
V as in Victor, Z
Mm-hmm.
as in zebra,
Mm-hmm.
the number 3, O as in
Number 3.
O as in,
Mm-hmm. O
oh my heavens.
O as in Oscar.
Shh, just listen. It'll be easier. O as in
Okay.
Oscar, V as in Victor, N
Mm-hmm.
as in Nancy, S as in Sam, 7. Now read it back to me.
Okay, ma'am. It's V as in Victor, Z as in zebra, number 3, O as in Oscar, V as in Victor, N as in Nancy, S as in Sam, and number 7. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Just be on the line. Just be on the line, madam.
Yes.
कितना ब्लॉक करने वाला समझे अगर बार बार देख रहे कितना कॉल सारा देखिए
What's that? What was that? I'm
कितना देखना
sorry.
कितना कॉल आ रहा है अरे वो जो कस्टमर का ब्लॉक नहीं करवाया है जो उसका एक्सेस ले रहा था आगे बढ़ रहा था वही लो
Hello? Hello?
They were talking about me in the background. They weren't speaking.
You are not able to make calls to this number.
I beg your pardon. There we go. All right, let's go. They got in, they saw, and like was somebody doing puppet tricks. Like was an ambidextrous puppeteer. You know what I mean?
The subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Well, that's odd. Maybe they just gave up already. Let's see. Something like that, Patrick.
hello
Yes, hello?
hello
Yes, hello.
Miss Leslie, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes,
What
yes, madam.
happened?
We got disconnected, madam.
Okay, good. I was
Okay,
worried.
so
I
just
didn't know what happened. And
no, just wait.
I tried to call back and I couldn't get through. I was panicked.
Okay, just wait, madam. Just wait, ma'am.
Wait for what?
We're gonna show you the hidden transaction under your account, ma'am. Just be on the line.
Okay. Well, I closed
And
that. Do you still need that
and
little?
how many accounts? How many accounts do you have with us? The checking account, the savings account.
I have a checking account and a savings account. Yes.
Okay, madam, just be on the line.
All right.
कहाँ हमारे पिल्लू को गाली दी को दिया चंडीगढ़ का लोग को
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Just be on the line, madam.
Okay. Well, I was gonna ask you that little supremo thing or whatever it was. I closed it when I got off the phone, and
Ma'am,
now
just give me a second, ma'am. I'll answer each and everything.
okay.
I'm replying to an
Take
email. Just give me a moment.
okay. Take your time, honey. I don't mean to stress you out.
Okay. And madam, could you please confirm me the password again, madam? It's not taking.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you when you interrupted me. It's
Yes.
57 D as in dog 6 X as in X-ray, N as in Nancy, S as in Sam, C as in Charlie.
Okay, madam. So do you, in the meanwhile, ma'am, while we are showing you the hidden transaction, can you please confirm me one thing, madam? What was the last available balance in your checking account, ma'am? Could you please confirm me?
I don't know exactly, but I'd say probably around 9,000.
9,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what's about your savings account, ma'am?
About 350,000. I don't know exactly. I can
300
look it.
350,000.
Yes, sir. I can look it up if you need me to.
Okay, just give me a moment, ma'am. Be on the line.
All right.
Madam, just be on the line, okay?
All right. Well, I don't know.
And on the Supremo, ma'am, on the Supremo, can you see the ID and the password on your screen?
Yes.
Okay, can you please confirm me the password again, ma'am, because it's not taking?
Okay. 5 7
Mm-hmm.
D
Mm-hmm.
as in
Mm-hmm.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
6 X N as in Nancy. S
Mm-hmm.
C as in Charlie.
It's a long password.
Well, I didn't make it.
Just give me a moment.
All right.
Yes, you son of a bitch.
What did that man say? That
Yes,
was
yes, madam.
terrible.
Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment, ma'am.
That man said
It's
something terrible in the background.
okay. In the background noise you're getting, ma'am, because we're handling a lot of customers today. That's the reason, ma'am. It's taking time. So just give me a moment, ma'am. I'm going to connect you.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. You're just successfully.
Yes.
So what do you see on your screen? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
What do you see on your screen?
What do you mean? What do I see?
Exactly what can you see on your screen? Could you please confirm me?
Well, nothing that wasn't there before. Why? Should there be something?
We cannot see anything. Can you please open up your Google Chrome browser?
Okay. What do you mean you can't see anything? Wait,
No,
you can't
can you please?
you can't see my computer screen, right?
ये माता जो scammer है.
He's not a big fan. Let's put it that way. Has just terminated a remote session. Okay, good. They were watching, and a rather aggressive rendition of the But Pirates of Penzance, and he was none too pleased. So let's call him again, see what happens. Something tells me he's not going to answer.
The subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please.
That's unfortunate.
The subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Thank you.
The subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after.
We win. They turned off their phones, or at least all of those phones. Let me call the let me call that 978 real quick. That's the second one, or the original second one, the now third one. Did they turn them all off? We win. Now, everybody was asked, Doc, why does this matter? They're not answering the phone. Big deal. Because they sent this email out to 30,000 people today. And if anyone who does get duped actually tries to call in and they can't get in because they've turned off all their phones, that means nobody gets scammed, at least not off that email today. So that's a huge win for us. I'm super thirsty today because I'm dehydrated myself a lot. Keep getting a call from this number. They say they're from Capital One Fraud Department. All right, let's call them. These almost never work. They're almost always spoof numbers that don't work when you call them back. And this is Christy P. Man. Amanda, go watch my TikToks. Talked about it all week.
The subscriber you are trying to reach is not available.
Doesn't want to talk. Let's move on to the next one. That's why I don't usually call those, because I almost never answer. All right, update payment. This does not have a phone number, so I cannot call it. If you send me emails, you can send them to info@ruckfobocalls.com, but they have to have an email in them. If they don't, then it's our 828 friends. Hello? Hello? That was really strange. Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Hello, this is Sarah calling from the fraud department. How are you doing today?
You want to play games?
What's going on?
Did you understand my question? Because you're about to get an education.
Hello?
Yeah, hello? Did you understand my question?
Yeah, what's going on?
Who is this? Say your name.
Sarah. Sarah.
Yeah, you're full of shit, Sarah. Okay. Well, have it your way then. We'll just we'll make it so this one's useless for you for a while. You think you're the first dumbass to do this? You're about to make a shit ton
Hello?
you're about to make a shit ton of new friends, dumbass. This is the person who sent me this damn number. And this is why most of the time I don't even call it, because it's always some dumbass. And basically what they want to do now is play games. So light them up. Yeah. Oh no. No. You wanted airtime, motherfucker. You about to get it. And if it is, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, I know. I saw it. And if it is, he is not going to enjoy what happens shortly. You can bet on that. Because every email he opens from now on is going to be a problem for him. He's sad nobody's watching him. Could be. I don't know. This is why I don't get these morons, because this is the kind of dumb shit they do because they're so desperate for my attention. Bear with me a second. Yeah, I saw that. I need. The message I just sent to a certain someone is, why don't you be a man instead of a little bitch? I will straight you up. Let's see what happens. No, he has no talent, so he uses a voice changer. So that whoever that was wasn't using a voice changer. So let's do this again. Let's play this game. Fuck stick. You want to play
The
a game?
subscriber you are trying to reach is not.
Okay. Well, turns out his phone number's turned off. Whoever it is. Don't. I misspelled something in the original. That pisses me off. Because what we can do is we can, if you want to play stupid ass games instead of actually helping people because you're a pud, then here's my suggestion. Be a man and call me. But I bet you won't because you are a spineless, ballless little twat. And I'd like very much to have the opportunity to not only talk to you, but like to meet you. And if you want to continue playing games, trust me, you are out of your league in this deal. We're going to wait and see if they respond. You know, I don't get it. Somebody's so desperate to be up on my nuts. It's like you're already copying everything I'm doing, and you're occupying too much of my time because I'm having to answer people talking about how pathetic and sad you are because all you do is copy my shit. Number one. Number two, if hang on a second. This may go better than I thought. Yeah, that's. Hold on just a second. See, the problem is when you start working with people who do this shit for a living, you end up creating problems for yourself that you ain't prepared for. Stand by.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 8645.
Hold on a second. I'm looking for something. Yep. Oh, man. It'd be a shame for me to have your fucking address, wouldn't it? It'd be a shame for somebody to just show up at your fucking house, wouldn't it? That would be a terrible shame. It would be an absolute shame for me to now have everything on you. Dumb ass. Yeah, we'll deal with that in a minute. We'll deal with that when I'm not on live. Dumbasses. People never can learn, man. We'll talk soon, Skippy. Hang on one second. I'm going to send somebody a picture of their own shit. I don't need no group hug. I'm good. Homeboy's about to be in a world of shit, though. We have officially entered fuck around and find out territory. Stupid ass. Absolute dumbass. It's just mind blowing how stupid some of these folks are. It really is. And it's like, information is readily available to those who will simply seek it. All right. Got another PayPal call.
Thanks for getting connected with the customer support. This is Brian Williams. How can I help you out today?
Yes, sir. I got some weird email from y'all this morning. I'm not entirely certain what happened, but I need to talk to somebody about it because I don't know exactly how this could have happened. But it looks like I got charged say $479.82.
Okay, I do understand that. So could you just simply help me out with some kind of transaction ID or any kind of invoice number which you have received over there?
I didn't catch any of that. Say it again.
Okay, like could you help me out with some kind of transaction ID or any kind of invoice number which you can see
Yeah,
which you can
there's
see
a
over there?
transaction
Okay.
ID in here. 1US36Z.
Okay, so I got that. Now just give me a quiet moment. Let me grab the details, then I will be getting back to you within a moment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for holding this line, sir. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. As I could see over here, like there is a charge has been occurred for the for a Bitcoin cryptocurrency was $479.99. So is that you who have made that transaction yesterday itself?
No, sir. That's what I told you. That's why I'm calling. I don't know anything about this.
Okay. Now let me tell you one more thing. We have found out like the transaction has been done with a foreign address, which is located in New Mexico. So do you know any person over there who might have done this from your end? Any one of your family members or your friends?
Let me say this one more time, and I want you to pay real close attention. Have you got your listening ears on? I don't know what the f it is. I want it canceled, and I want my money back. You understand me?
Okay, I do understand that. So let me help you out to cancel out the transaction and get back your funds also. So could you just be seated in front of your desktop computer right now so that I can help you out with the cancellation form?
Okay, yeah, I'm sitting here with the computer. That's where I got the email, son.
Like, are you in front of your desktop computer right now?
Son, what did I just say? Repeat to me what I just
Oh,
said.
okay. I got that. Just simply open up any one of your browser, like a Google Chrome or Safari or Microsoft Edge. Which one do you have?
What?
Like, can you open up any one of your browser
My
on your
browser's
computer,
open. My
like a Google
browser's open.
Chrome?
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Yes.
I am sitting at the computer with a Google page open. I'm ready to go. Do you need me to go to a website? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Good. Now we're making progress. Tell me the website you would like for me to visit.
Okay. Now just give me a quiet moment. Let me transfer this call to one of my senior supervisors over there, and he will be guiding you for the further cancellation process. Okay.
Okay, great.
Thank you for holding up the line. Your call has been transferred to the senior executive, and you are speaking with Brandon. How are you doing today?
I'm great, Brandon. If we could hurry up and move this along, it'd be spectacular.
Okay. I do believe my colleague has been much humble with you, and he had explained you each and everything.
Uh, no, he hasn't explained dog shit to me right now. I got an email from y'all saying that
All
I've
right.
been charged a bunch of money. I didn't make any purchases, didn't authorize any purchases. Whatever the hell it is, I want it canceled. Can you help me with that? Yes or no? Speak up. Now's your turn.
Okay. So you did not place that order from your end, and you want it canceled, right?
I swear to God, it's like I'm talking to my own shoes. Did you hear what I just
Can you
said?
hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you
Okay,
now.
good. So I'm going to ask then, perhaps you just weren't paying attention. I don't know what the hell it is. I didn't order. I don't know anybody that ordered.
Okay.
I want it canceled and I want my money back. Are we clear on that? Because if you ask
I
me a
understand that.
question regarding any of those statements, I might just lose my marbles. So
I understand.
there we go.
I have
Good.
understand that. Now listen to me very carefully, sir. Okay.
Good.
I have checked the status of the order. Okay. This order is not in process. It was a Bitcoin purchase, and the Bitcoin has been already transferred to the person who have placed this order to their wallet address. Okay. So if you want to cancel the order, I can provide you a cancellation form, and after the cancellation, you can get your refund. Okay, which you have to fill up from your end. We cannot just cancel the order and get you your money back because the bitcoins has also been transferred to the wallet address which the person has provided. You understand that, right?
Yes.
So now what do you want to do? If you want to
What did
cancel
I
the order, I can
say
go
when
ahead
I
and
told
guide
you a
you up
minute
to
ago that
provide
I
you the
wanted to cancel
cancellation
it?
form.
Did you
All
misunderstand
right.
me? Did you not understand me when I said I wanted to cancel it?
You said you want me to cancel it, and I am
I
telling
don't
you
give a
I
shit if
cannot. I
Jesus
can provide
himself
you the
cancels it.
cancellation
I want
form,
my money
which you have
back.
to
Do you
fill up from
understand
your end.
that? I don't care if the Pope or Jesus or the Cookie Monster comes and shuts it down. I want it canceled and I want my money back. Do you have any other questions about that?
No.
Good. Then we can proceed.
All right. So, which browser do you basically use? Do you use a Google Chrome
Google.
or a Microsoft Edge?
Google.
You use
Google.
Google. All right. Open up
Yes.
your
I
Google
said
Chrome.
that also earlier.
That wasn't me. So now, once it's open, look at the very top. Do you see there is a long search bar where you can type something and search for something?
Yes.
All right. Now, at the very top, type in over there the letters which I am calling out for you. Okay.
Was that a question?
All letters will be in lowercase and it will be a one word. Okay. So do not put any space between the letters.
Okay.
And all letters should be in lowercase.
Yes. Let's go. Are you like, am
I'm
I
generating the
interrupting nap
cancellation
time or
code for
something?
you. Can you
Jesus.
be patient? Can you be patient?
Well, I mean,
I'm generating the cancellation
I'm
code for you.
currently 9 minutes into a call.
Do you want to poop or something?
Well, I mean, no. Fortunately, I already went. If I had to wait
Then
on
why
you,
are
I
you in
would have
so
shit
hurry?
my pants
Be
already.
patient, okay?
Well, hurry up. Good Lord. I don't understand why this is so difficult.
All right, you there?
Where in the hell would I possibly go?
Okay. So it starts with the letter F. F as in Frank. Type the letter F.
Yes.
Then Z for zebra. Then H as in Henry. E for elephant.
Mm-hmm.
L as in Linda. P as in Patrick. Put a dot like a period. T as in Thomas. O as in Oscar. P as in Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you read it back to me? What did you have typed in over there?
schelp.top.
That's right.
You
Hit
hear
the
how
enter
long
key,
that
and
took?
what comes up?
Did you hear how long
Yeah,
that took? It was really quick when I
yeah,
said it.
I heard. fzhelp.top, right?
Yeah.
You have that right.
Yeah.
So hit the enter.
Well,
can you hear me?
You haven't said anything, bonehead. What? You told me to hit
Like, do you
enter.
see any human verification?
No.
Do you see? Yeah, hit enter.
I did
Once you
hit.
hit enter, do you
Oh
see
my
any?
heavens! I swear. What am I supposed to be looking for, son? Other than a brain for
Like
you.
after you search fzhelp.top, then you hit the enter key. Do you got any result? Or you just have a blank page?
It says this site can't be reached.
I cannot hear you.
It says this site can't be reached.
You do one thing, sir. I'm giving you my extension number. I'm giving you my work number. Call me on that line, okay?
Okay.
I cannot hear you properly.
Okay, there's a shot.
You hear me?
Clearly. Yeah, give me the number.
All right. It will be 404 404 again. All right. Call me on that number.
We're going to call him on his other number. I'm about to post that one too, not to worry, kids.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
All right. You hear me better now? Is it better?
It wasn't a question of not being able to hear you. It was a question of your website you sent me to doesn't work.
Doesn't work. What does it say?
This site can't be reached.
All right. Okay, no worries. You do one thing, open up a new tab, like a fresh page on your computer screen.
Yes.
Open up a new
Now
tab.
it is. Now
And
what?
is it your work computer or
No.
it's your personal?
Personal computer.
And is it a Windows or it's a Mac?
It's a Windows. It's a Dell computer.
It's a Dell computer. All right. So open up a new tab and look at the very top. Do you see the search bar again? I'm going to provide you with a
Yes.
new website.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. All right. Type in over there www, then put a dot like a period, then U as an umbrella, L as in Linda, T as in Thomas, R for Robert, A as in Apple, V for Victoria, I for Italy.
The reason they ask if it's a personal computer or a work
for
computer,
elephant.
sometimes work computers will have security programs on it
W
and so
for
on.
whiskey.
So they're trying to see if that's what's causing
E
the
for
problem.
elephant.
And if so, there's a protocol for them to kind of
R
take me
for
down a
Robert.
different path to get past that. So
Then put a dot like a period.
on a personal computer,
Then
it's
N for
just a
Nancy.
slightly different impediment,
E for Edward.
and they know how to overcome it.
T for Thomas.
Ultraviewer.net.
That's right.
Got
Through
it.
which you will get connect with our technical team
Got
because
it.
maybe your network is not secure. Okay. So
Okay.
hit the enter key from your keyboard. What comes up, let me know.
I'm on their website.
You are on the website. Do you see there is two options in the middle of your screen, order now, and a green color box which says download?
Yes.
Give a click on download. That's a free download.
Okay, yeah.
Once you give a click on download, look at the very top right hand side corner. Do you see the file has been started getting downloaded?
Yes.
Like the ultraviewer setup.exe?
Yes,
So
it's
once the
actually
download is
already been
completed-
downloaded.
Okay, give a double click on it and open up the file.
Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device?
Give a click on yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, now
Then give a
it
click
gives
on
me
next.
some page
Yeah.
here that comes up it's like an installation guide or something. Says
Yeah,
select
that's right. So
destination
keep giving click
folder.
on next.
Where should UltraViewer be installed?
Let me tell you, just keep giving click on next until you get the option install. Okay, you don't have to make any changes, so keep giving click on next. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then when I get to install, do I click on that?
Yeah, give a click on install. Once you give a click on install, do you see like a green line is passing on your screen extracting files?
Yes. Your phone got muffled. I
Once
can
you
barely
click-
hear you now.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
hear me
there-
now?
Yeah, that's better.
All right.
Says register.
So once it
Okay,
gets-
now wait a minute. It's done now. Says setup has finished installing UltraViewer on your computer. Blah, blah, blah.
click on
Click
finish.
finish to exit setup.
Yeah, simply give a click on finish.
Okay, I did.
Then it will simply bring up the UltraViewer application opening up on your screen.
Yep, I
And
see
it
it.
will provide you with a one-time user ID and password. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Once you see your ID, let me know.
I see it. I'm looking at it right now. Do you?
All right. First, provide me the ID. All right. Now just give me a quiet moment. Let me forward this information to my technical team. So
Okay.
they will simply get connect with you and they will help you to get the cancellation form as well. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Stay on the line with me. I'll be right back. Okay.
Yes, go right ahead.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, stop talking about dipshit. Trust me. That's gonna be dealt
All
with.
right, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I have forwarded the information, your ID and password to my technical team. So
Mm-hmm.
within few moments.
What's that? Hello? Hello? Sir?
Is this you who are packing?
What's that? I don't know if you guys caught that, but he said, "Is this you that is king?" No, sir, it is not. I am afraid. I am relieved. Actually, I'm not afraid at all. I am quite relieved that it is not me. Hold on. We're going to call that dude back. He's getting hammered with calls right now. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't you hang up on me, twat waffle. Thank you, Linda.
To leave a message, please press 9 and wait for the beep.
Oh, he's just hanging up now. He's not answering now. The 404 number is the private number. And they've got the original number that I called on. They've got that one blocked. Thank you, Shortcake. That's very kind of you.
To leave a message, please press 7 and wait for the beep.
Turns out he didn't want to talk no more, apparently. Let's call the original number one more time. Ask them if they've seen any good movies lately.
The person you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone. When you have finished, please hang up or press the pound key for more options.
We're just going to put them on speaker and see if they answer at all. It was saying they're a little busy at the moment. They can't. I'm going to answer some of these questions over here from Instagram real quick. Okay, because they're not answering. First one, Jamie Dunkert. I just got an email from the online site my doctor's office used. It said a new device was linked and saved to my account. I logged in, changed my password, set up two-factor authentication, and deleted all the saved devices I don't recognize or anything else I should be doing. That's really about all you can do. I mean, kudos to you for doing that, Jamie. That's good work. KT Bugs, Southeast Texas, I'm guessing. I downloaded the new app. I'm so excited, but when I put in my email, I got an error. It's downloadable. It is not fully functional yet. I kind of accidentally pointed out that it was available in the store and everybody went and downloaded it. But I have a meeting today at 3:00. There's some, final adjustments and things that have to be made. There's some restrictions that I have to be put on the payment processor so that I don't accept payments from places that are known to be prolific spammer locations. Some basic restrictions and things like that. Then as soon as it is up and available and ready to go, then we got the payment set up and all that kind of stuff. Then it'll go live. Trust me, you will know. Of course, I always say that, but then people will go on my TikTok and send me messages. The last 5 TikToks I've made have been me talking about the fact that I'm currently banned on TikTok until the 22nd. But I'm live on Instagram and YouTube. And everybody goes, "Are you not live on TikTok?" Go and watch any of the last 5 or 6 TikToks and you'll see it. So the app is just give it a little bit. It will be fully functional in a matter of days. I've got to have this meeting today and make sure I've got everything I know squared away. Is there a reason the scammers always use the same companies, Norton, PayPal, Geek Squad? It's brand recognition because those are trusted names in cybersecurity and stuff like that. So that's why they do it. Everybody knows Geek Squad. Everybody knows Norton, PayPal, Microsoft, and so on. So if they just said, "We're the people from the tech department," people would be way less inclined to actually fall for it. Do you check and respond to all of your emails? No. And I'm just being totally candid with you because I keep in mind that in addition to the tip lines and everything that I've got, I have literally thousands of emails per day. And it's hard for me to get to them all. I have to address all of the emails that come into my other company. I have emails that come to my personal business account that I have to address a lot of times because a lot of that is lawyers and, first one thing and the other like that. But I can't get to every single one. And a lot of times people want to send me their personal stories and they want to help me, can you please help me? I lost $400 to a scammer. You sent money via PayPal, friends and family, which I've been telling people not to do for 2 years now, and they do anyway. They didn't listen or they didn't know, and then they come to me and want me to try and fix it. I just can't. And if I respond to that, they're going to send me 8 more emails. The other thing is I've been saying for a long time, it's info@ruckfobocalls.com, and everybody's still sending them to the wrong emails all day, every day. So I just block them and delete them. But that is yet another time suck that I got to deal with. So I don't have time to get to all of them. And keeping in mind, since yesterday, let me pull up my TikTok real quick. This is since yesterday. If I go to my inbox, I have 301. You can see it at the top there. 301 requests. That is from people I am not connected to. The overwhelming majority of them are shit like this. It says, "Hey, nice profile pic, handsome." And it is Dancini Payne, 59 following, 26 followers. If I go to the profile, "You are important to God's plan, no matter your relationship status." Let me read that again. "You are important to God's plan, no matter your relationship status." I think what they're trying to say, I don't care what your relationship status is. That's the point they're trying to make. But in their, Yoruba as a first language efforts, they're shitting the bed. Everything on here is photos set to music. It's all completely fake. There's a little slow motion video from somebody else, I'm sure. Here's me at the rodeo and so on. And someone will recognize this young lady. I'm sure whoever she is in real life is probably a lovely young lady, but it's someone that's just stolen her videos. And you can tell by the video quality that it's kind of janky. That's usually because they downloaded it and tried to remove the watermark and so on and so forth. So here is how I respond to them. I'm going to accept this for demonstration purposes. And I'm going to say, I bust scammers for a living. The only money you will get from me is if you let me interview you as a scammer. Interested? And then I give them 24 hours. And if they don't respond, then I just block them and delete them and, the whole bit. And then I don't accept any more messages from them. That's what I get hundreds of those every day. And I have to just get rid of them because otherwise I miss a lot of emails that come in from actual people and so on. So in answer to the question, no, I simply cannot. I don't have enough time. Hopefully when the app comes out, if it is as successful as it appears it's going to be, then I'll be able to hire some administrative help exclusively for that purpose. And there's going to be some very canned and template answers that people are going to get. I've been scammed. What do I do? Contact these people. That's it. I can't. If you go to Scammer Payback's page, he says, I cannot help you with your personal scams. Period. I still try to at least direct them to someone. I talked to someone just the other night on Instagram. The dad is a cop or a former cop. I don't know if he's retired or just changed fields. His 13-year-old son sent a photo and is now being extorted. And they have a picture of the guy. They have located, they think, his whereabouts. He's in Nigeria. Shocker of all shockers. And law enforcement and FBI are involved and so on and so forth because, data's LEO, then they're going to try and help a little bit, but it's almost a lost cause. The guy immediately asked for $300, which is kind of their starting point. That's what a lot of them tend to ask for. So, again, kids, remember, have the conversation with the young people in your life, kids, grandkids, nephews, nieces, whatever, or encourage their parents to do so. Don't send pictures over the internet. Don't put yourself in a compromising position in any way, shape, or form like that on the internet. The person you're talking to that may be a 18 or 19-year-old cutie pie is probably a 20-year-old Nigerian dude who is trying to extort you. Okay. I would love to meet you in Nessa in person one day. You're amazing people. Well, we do have a live meet and greet. I invite everybody to come out. Do be aware if you're one of the jackasses that wants to cause trouble, please understand that you are putting yourself in significant physical peril. There will be security there, heavy security, armed security. You will have to pass metal detector, etc. To get in. I will have personal protection standing next to me at all times. So will my wife. And there will be people randomly that you will not know or recognize in the crowd. There will be people at the door. So be smart, but we'd love to have you come out and join us. If you're flying from far, driving from far, or if you live local in the DFW area, the information's on my profile. You can go check it out. Thank you for what you do. You and your wife are great. I agree. Thank you. About my wife. I don't know about me sometimes. Sometimes I'm kind of a jerk. But I'm good enough that people just constantly want to copy my shit though, huh? I'm getting rid of all these questions. Thank you. All about, sorry, I forgot to say your name there. Can I fly you out? Sure, why not? I'll just put it on the Amex. It'll be fine. There's going to be a ton of giveaways. There's going to be some surprises. There's going to be some surprise guests, people that many of you know and already know and love. So stay tuned. It's going to be a fun time. I'm telling you. Oh, there's another question already. If a computer is compromised and never gets turned back on, can the data still be accessed? It depends on what they downloaded onto the computer. That's a good question, Tim, to answer. It's possible because some of the things that get downloaded give the person on the other end the capacity to actually turn the computer on. AnyDesk has that capacity. UltraViewer has that capacity. Screen Connect definitely has that capacity, and Screen Connect.client and oh, what's the other one that I hate? Support.client. That's the other one. And they all have the capacity to do that. So what day will the meet and greet be? It's December 7th at 8 p.m. The information's on my TikTok. Go look for a TikTok that has a huge banner on it that says details about the meet and greet. You become my nightly entertainment while I cook dinner. Awesome, Roxy. Nightly, so you're West Coast. I mean, you're across the pond, huh? You're in UK. You and Vanessa need to go on tour. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to see how this goes. I mean, if it goes well, who knows? We may do another one. You know, we'll do it in Vegas and a bunch of other stuff. If Vanessa makes it to Live Fest, we're definitely going to do a meet and greet in LA. If I make Cheer Choice Awards, which, by the way, if you have not done so, please go vote for me. If you don't have the link, it is in my bio on TikTok and Instagram. Click the link tree in there and you will have access to the thing to vote for me on Cheer Choice Awards. You can vote for free. If you are capable, willing, whatever, you can actually purchase additional votes. The money doesn't come to me. It goes to charity. And it is, like I said, it's available. Have you ever gotten in contact with the woman you were trying to contact? No. She sent me nasty messages and that was it. Let's put some miles on the Ruck bus. Yeah, you're in the UK. Got it. Yeah, let me put that up there. Thank you, Chanel. Pin. There we go. As far as who pissed me off, it doesn't matter. I have data that I'm going to follow up on. And it's just somebody just being a dumbass. People want to derail what I'm doing because I'm successful at it. And, you know, it's aggravating. It's a little frustrating. It's kind of like, you know, when people would, you know, they would call during my live streams to kind of interrupt my calls. Well, first of all, it's an easily fixed deal, but it's also one of those things that's like, why on earth would you do that? I mean, what if it was your grandma that was getting scammed and you just want to disrupt the guy who's trying to help people like that? You know, that's a little frustrating. You know, and I know who people said it was. I don't know if that's the case or not. I will find out. I'm going to know later today. And the number that called me, I have data on that number already. It does not take me long to do it. And, you know, like I said, there's a lot of people that watch my live stream that don't ever say anything. And they send me private messages and go, hey, here's who that number belongs to. So, wait, somebody asked, what's the pages that they send you to that's always a 404 error? Brittany, a lot of times I do that simply because I know that the site they're going to take me to wants me to connect to either Screen Connect or support.client.exe. I don't like, or to download support.client.exe. I don't like those because they're harder to get off my computer and they're a little bit more complex. And for the purposes of what I'm trying to do here, I don't like them. So what I'll do is I do the 404 error bit, or I will do the I'll do the thing where I play along And I have my computer set to where instead of actually downloading those programs, it asks me if I want to download those programs. And I always decline, but I know what the next steps are because I have done it. I know what the next steps are. So instead of just downloading it, I say, yeah, okay, I downloaded it. And then they say, okay, do you see top right where the arrow is? You can see the downloads. Yes. Click on that. Do you want to allow the following program to make changes to your computer? That's what it actually says on Windows 7. Now I have Windows 10, so it doesn't say that. Mine says, and most of yours will probably say at this point, do you want to allow this app or application to make changes to your device? That's a different thing. Now, a really good tech person on the other side will know the difference, and they'll know that I'm dealing with an older computer. Now, the reason that I will sometimes do it that way is because if they are savvy, they'll know that they'll think that I'm using an older computer, and that may be what the issue is. So they'll take me to something like AnyDesk or one of the others that I can manage a little bit more easily. So that's why sometimes you'll hear me say different things. It has a lot to do with what I think their capacity is on the other end. Like, are they smart enough to know the difference and things like that? If I get somebody that sounds like they're very educated, very tech savvy, then I may handle it very differently than I would in other cases. So, yes, Canadian girl, I'm glad to. Lawrence Brewster died on the Apollo Squirt team and now making calls from big scamming office in the sky. Why don't Doc continue the bait? I see scammer payback on the phone for hours sometimes. I do that sometimes. I'm almost never going to do it here if I'm only on YouTube and IG, if only because if I'm going to be on for hours and hours and hours, I want it to be something that's profitable too, if I'm totally honest. The other thing is, I don't have the same exposure on these two platforms that I do on TikTok. TikTok, I'll have 200,000 people come through my live in a single day. The people that are here, 80% that come onto YouTube, 80% of them are people that already follow me and already know the bit. So I'm not exposing a lot of new people to that content. Also keep in mind too, that there are some things that Payback and Kit Boga and some of those other people do. I mean, I've had 4-hour baits in a single day. I've had baits that went on for 2.5 weeks, where I was literally, there was, a matter of fact, one came up in my, on this day on TikTok yesterday. That was when I was going to fly to Brooklyn, because there was a money mule there that was thinking I was about to send $10,000 up there. And I called the New York Attorney General, nothing. I called the FCC, the FTC, nothing. Called the local Brooklyn PD, or New York PD, Brooklyn precinct or whatever, nothing. Nobody cares. They just wouldn't do anything. I mean, the FBI is like, yeah, don't do it. I was like, I'm literally going to hand you a money mule. And they're like, yeah, there's just so many. Yeah, I might have identified the reason there are so many. Get off your ass and, but it's a question of manpower and resources and stuff like that. I've also told Trilogy that if they ever want somebody else to go with them in that scenario, I'm down. So if anybody talks to the guys over at Trilogy, let them know I'm down. I'm good for going on stuff like that. And I'm not scared. I'll go. Let me see here. I got some more questions. Do you have a memorable moment where you saved someone? Oh shit. More times than I care to count. A lot of them happened before I was even really doing this live on TikTok. I mean, the biggest one that has happened since I've been doing it on TikTok was the lady out in San Diego. Tracy sells San Diego, TRACI sells San Diego. Her mom had $147,000 stolen out of a Wells Fargo account. She worked on it for 3 or 4 weeks, couldn't get anything. I reached out to my friends and said, hey, can we help these people? And they said, let me see what we can do. And less than 10 days later, she had all $147,000 back into her account. There was another one that we got 75,000. I've worked with several other scam baiters who I kind of work with behind the scenes, who I don't always talk about and stuff, who I provide remote access connections to, and data, so that they can go and try to get into these people's computers, and then they do, and then they get saved. Speaking of one, I just had one just now. I just got a notification on Instagram. Joanna, I can't remember her last name. Hold on a second. What the hell is Joanna's name? Meanwhile, TikTok, Elon, if you go, these are my TikTok notifications right now. Elon Musk is all up in my comments right now. Enroll in Illuminati today and become a member in our organization. They post a WhatsApp number and an email. Bruh. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those comments. And then there's one from Maria Anderson right now that says, beautiful profile you got here. It's nice viewing your profile. You always post good content, and I like that. I would like us to be friends if you don't mind. You can text me if you don't mind. This is the kind of dumb shit I got to deal with all day, every day. So what we do in a situation like that, I mean, and here, oops. It's the very top comment right there. Okay. I don't know how well YouTube's going to be able to see it, but it's that very top comment. What I do is I hold down on it and I report. They're trying to get me to text them, or they try to get me to go to Instagram. To Instagram, to Telegram, to Signal, to WhatsApp, to any third party. What you do is you hit them for deceptive behavior and spam, and then you hit spam, and it says we don't allow the following: accounts that are operated in bulk through authorized automation such as bots to distribute high volume content, including for commercial purposes, networks of accounts that represent similar entities or post similar content to lead users to specific locations on TikTok or off platform, such as other accounts, websites, and businesses. So if, for example, they're trying to get you to go to Telegram or to go to Instagram from TikTok, you can report it as spam, and they'll kill it usually. One more here. Have you come up with a prototype of your invention of sock spenders? No, I have not yet. I reported one of the fake accounts of you on TikTok. TikTok says the account does not violate community guidelines. Yeah, they do that all the time, and it sucks. But it's one of those things where their argument is, and it's horseshit, but their argument is, yeah, well, there's a lot of accounts that are parody accounts, or that they are fan accounts. And I'm like, if they're using all of my copyrighted shit and trademark shit, I don't care if they're fan accounts. I don't want them there, and I want them gone. And they're like, oh, okay. And then I have to pay my attorney, and my attorney goes and spends a bunch of time and money and effort. And people say, well, why don't you just do X, Y, and Z? There's a way. There's a chick named Mothership. I used to follow her, but she never reciprocated, so I kind of meh. But she does post a lot of good tips. She, a lot of tips on how to do transition videos and like cool stuff, and she seems like a really cool lady. But she made one about how you can report for copyright stuff and whatever. The problem with doing that is the fact that if I'm going to report someone for stealing my videos, stealing my pictures, stealing my taglines and name and all that, I have to fill out a form online that requires me to put in my home address, my phone number, and email, and everything else. Obviously, I have no interest, because not only do you have to give that to TikTok, TikTok then gives that to whoever is copying your shit. And I'm like, you understand that's a little stupid, right? So if my attorney does it, my attorney sends her information, not mine. So that's why I just let my attorney handle it all. Can a bank take you to court for overdue cash advance in, what is it, MA? Is that Maryland? No, MD is Maryland, right? Maine? I don't know. If you mean like you got money out, like if you overdrew your account, my standard answer would be yes. I would think so. There's 1,700 people in the live, 1,772 people in the live stream on YouTube. There's only 617 likes. Would y'all go like the live stream for me real quick? I'm not done necessarily with calls. We're only 2 hours and 10 minutes in, but I just wanted to answer a bunch of these questions that were popping up. And I needed to take a break because I was getting frustrated with that last scammer. My mom was tricked into download stuff, and now her computer beeps really loudly when it turns on. Noah can figure out why. Any thoughts? Yeah, something is running in the background. Your best bet, Laura, is to take that computer to a repair store. Ironically, the Geek Squad is a good option, and it's readily available. If not, take it to any credit or computer repair shop. Almost said credit repair. Computer repair shop near you or near her. It'll be relatively inexpensive. I mean, if it costs $100, but it saves your life savings, they'll be able to identify any kind of malicious stuff or any boogeties that might be on there. Just voted for you on Cheer Choice. Yes, thank you, Maria McGuire. I appreciate that. Ain't got no gas in it. Hey, Ruck, just want to thank you again for the attorney recommendation. I'm about to get a 4-figure settlement with one robocalling company, and a 6-figure settlement is in the works with the second company. Holy shit. Right on, Miss Eclectica. If y'all are not familiar, the reason I kind of got newsworthy several years ago, back in 2019, I created a kit called the Turning Robocalls into Cash Kit. The link is in my bio. Go check it out if you want. It's also in the YouTube chat right now if you want. And look for Turning Robocalls into Cash. There's a little button you can click. Effectively, what it does is it teaches you how to use a very established but widely unused federal law that makes it illegal for telemarketers to call you without your express prior written consent. So if they're calling you at a number they don't have consent to call, you can actually make them pay you anywhere from $500 to $3,000 under federal law, and then $5,000 to $10,000 under some state laws. The kit focuses on the federal because it applies to everybody in the United States and United States territories. It doesn't work in the UK or Australia or anywhere outside the United States. So no, sorry, your laws suck. It's based on US federal law only. I encourage you to go check it out. I mean, I had someone send me, I can't show you because he didn't redact it, which he probably should have, but he sent me a picture of a $3,500 check he just got. Let me see if I can remember this guy's name. Someone, just random person. Can I learn more about your background? You want to check my colon too? No, weirdo. What a weird thing to do. Let me get to the right account. I'm on the wrong account. They sent it to me on my personal account. Please remember cat food. I didn't realize I was supposed to get cat food. Okay, now I know. Here it is. $3,500 check. I don't want to say. Hold on, let me hold up a little something here to cover that portion of it. But you can see the dollar amount and the date on that check. 11/14/24, $3,500. That's a settlement check. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see it on YouTube, but I mean, these things are coming in all the time. I'm personally about to settle a huge one that's likely to be six figures. That's been going on for a really long time. I've got, I mean, people sending me stuff every day. So if you are sick of robocalls, dude, there's an answer. I'm the guy that created it. So, you sent me a super chat. Did I miss it? Red, I just got a check yesterday for $4,500 for 2 calls and a text. The kid is worth the money. Took 3 days to settle and overnight me the check. Thank you, Red. I'm so sorry I missed that. Outstanding. I mean, there you go, kids. That it's literally it's happening. It could be you. Set you playing. Looking like I might need a haircut. Pretty soon. Not too bad, but I'm manic about my hair. Sometimes I want it short as hell, like just like a number one on the sides and leave all the shit in the top. And then there's times where I'm like, I'm gonna let it grow out. Never bangs though. I mean, unless I break up. I think that's the rule. You have to have a bad breakup to have bangs, right? Here we go. Joanna Westbrook is the lady that said she followed me back on what you call it. I unfollowed her because this morning she hadn't followed me. So I don't know if she has now. And she lost thousands of dollars. I don't know the exact amount. I don't think it was a huge amount of money, but I got tagged a whole bunch in her videos and stuff. Extra fluff hair for the winter. Yeah, it keeps my head warm. And a facial too. Wow, somebody's just being. Are you saying I need a facial? That's hurtful. Damn, I'm old. I've earned every single wrinkle, every single gray hair, every scar, and I got way more scars than the rest of it. Some of you see, some of you don't, but trust me, they're there. Oh, my facial hair. Oh, that makes sense. Can you talk about the fastest way to build back credit and specifically paying collections versus the original company you owe? First of all, if you can avoid paying a collection account, do. Paying a collection account is more likely to hurt your score than help it, unless it's a medical collection, in which case it has to be taken off within 30 days of payment, taken completely off your credit report. That's a new rule that was set up in like 2015, I think it was. But regular collections, don't pay them. If you have the capacity to pay the original creditor, do that. That negates the contract, the debt effectively with the collection agency or whatever in some instances. So it's, I mean, it's not, there's no, I can't say here's the step-by-step for every single person ever, because every single credit report is totally different. People say, what do I do to raise my credit scores? It's kind of like saying, what do I do to lower my blood pressure? I don't know. I'd have to see your medical records, which in this case is I need to see your credit report. Don't ask me if I'll review your credit report, because you can't afford me to do that. Because in order for me to go back to being able to do that, I have to go and re-register with the Secretary of State's office in Texas as a credit services organization, which I have zero desire to do. So it's, you know, I've tried to do it and people take my advice and go, oh, okay, that's good. And then they just leave. And I've invested an hour or 2 hours in trying to talk to them about it and so on. There's basic rules. The information's online. I mean, it's there. Just Google it. You know, establishing credit, the best thing to do is secured credit cards, period. End of story. Asking a question twice is okay. Asking a question 5 times is not. So question, there's a robot caller app that used to be on TV. Is that another either good or bad app to have on your phone? If you're thinking of RoboKiller, you know, the problem with, I was actually the CEO of an actual licensed telecom corporation in development of a software program that we were going to be able to put on the phones. And it was effectively going to use the data that comes through the call to determine if it was legit or not. And if it wasn't legit, your phone was never going to ring. The problem was we ran out of money. I dumped 150 grand personal money into it that I never recouped and won't, because the original CEO kind of shit the bed and pissed away effectively millions of dollars before I got a hold of the project, and it was too late to save it without dumping another $250,000 of my own money into it. And I wasn't going to do it. There's another guy that wants to partner with me. He has something very similar, but it's not app-based. It is cloud-based. Once my app goes live and I have some more time to actually worry about it, I'm going to sit down with him and talk to him about it. The Robo Killer kind of works, but it doesn't work as good as they would have you believe. It blocks a lot of the calls that should get through and doesn't block a lot of the calls that don't. With the advent of RoboKiller and some of these other apps like that, what they started doing is they could manipulate not only the phone number, but also the call data that was coming through. So a lot of times you'll get scam likely calls and they still have the verified check mark. So it'll go through RoboKiller. Meanwhile, some of your newly established business contacts may not have that check mark next to their number, so they get some bullshit RoboKiller recording or something. So it wasn't foolproof. I was never a huge fan. And then there was Do Not Pay, which was another app that came out.
Can you talk to this auto insurance?
Yeah. Hello?
This is names of the circle.
Hi, sir. My name is Sandeep. I'm calling you from Mandy Insurance, sir. Sir, basically this call is regarding your auto and home insurance, which we believe you already have, right, sir?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact. Hey, listen, can I ask you, are you here? And I'm not, please don't misinterpret what I'm saying. Are you here in the States where I can actually call you back?
Sorry, what you saying, sir?
I said, are you here in the United States or are you just a call center?
Yes, sir. We are in Dallas, Texas, sir. Actually, we have 30 plus rated carriers, sir.
Okay.
So our work is
Where's,
done to
if I may ask, wait. Where is your office? Where in Dallas? Because I'd rather actually talk to you in person.
Farmer Branch.
In Farmers Branch. Oh, okay. So who's the broker?
Sorry?
So you have like a broker or what?
No, sir. First, I will send you can pull up our website through the link, our company link. Link I will send you on your Gmail address.
Okay.
I already, sir, have your.
What's your website? What's your website?
Personal Anti-Financial INC. You can search it.
INT Financial? Is that what you said?
Anti-Financial INC. You can search with this name.
And okay, hang on. INC. Whoops. NC.
And as a Nancy, it's made N as a Nancy, T as a Tom, right? Anti-Financials INC.
Okay, I think I might have found you here. NT Financial. I'm looking to see. I see Facebook. I don't see a website really. I see a public alert from the SEC. It can't be what you want me to see. NT Securities, NT Financial Inc.
Yeah, sure.
Just tell me what the website is.
Sorry?
Tell me what your website is.
You can search on your Google account.
I know you told me that, but I can't find it. All I see is a bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to ask one more time. Tell me what your website is, please.
So you can show there and search our company and related everything you can show here with the search of NT Financials INC.
Okay. You're not getting me. I just told you I did a search for NT Financial INC. You told me you're calling from Dallas, right?
Yeah, Dallas.
Okay. Why are you calling from a Virginia number?
So because we are connected with 30 plus carriers.
Awesome. Awesome. So then you're connected with 30 carriers. I want to know your boss's name or a physical location for your office. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, sure. So,
what is it?
You don't need to be worried about it. I will send our company link on your Gmail address. I already had text.
Because I'm in the middle of a live stream right now and I can't talk. Okay. Okay. Have a good day. Don't call anymore today.
Nice.
Thank you. Okay. I got to make that go away because it's going to hurt my YouTube.
Oh.
There we go.
Thank
I just
you.
turned the volume down. I didn't close it.
I figured because this guy's already called before he was in my phone, so.
Yeah. Literally, that's it. And I did find several things about NT Securities LLC. So they are actually registered, I think. NT Financial Inc. And I found a Facebook page, but it's making me log into Facebook, which I don't do on this particular computer. But I'll look them up later. And that's money. That's a money call. So no, he said NT. And I've found who they are. Over here on YouTube right now, Lisa Wolf, aka Steve Dallas, just got a $17,725 judgment in Superior Court. Is that the case that you were talking about over in the forum? Is that the one where you were talking about they tried to get a motion to dismiss and the judge said no? Is it that one? And then they just got a judgment? I had to mute because they were going to give out an email address that I don't necessarily want public. It's not my actual pub. It's one that I use specifically for scammers or robocallers. No, this was a default judgment. Okay, good. Well, good luck collecting. I hope it works. I've got one right now for $15,000 or $16,000 plus interest that I need to go collect. I think it's $16,000. I just haven't even tried to collect it. So he did not say ND Financial. It's NT Financial. So, my vexatious litigant motion. That's right. They tried to say she was a vexatious litigant, meaning that she's just some jackass that goes out and tries to sue honest, hardworking companies. My first question in a vexatious litigant situation is, how many times have you been sued for this? Well, that's not important. No. It is. You're calling me a vexatious litigant. I've stood up for my rights under federal law successfully 10 times. How many times have you been sued for this? 38. You've been sued 38 times for violating federal law. And you take issue with me defending my rights as a consumer successfully, I might add. And you want to label me a bad guy because I did that. Bitch, please. Me and my wife will be at the meet and greet. You will need security for her because I spend more time with you than her. Is she going to be violent with me? Kevin, That's funny. I've had several people tell me that. So I got some news yesterday. One of my favorite people on the planet is going to be there at the meet and greet. Another big creator and someone that I've known for a long time just on TikTok. But I want to buy your kit, but I legit don't get scam calls. No. That's like saying, I want to take cancer treatment, but I don't have cancer. No. No. That would be disingenuous and not in keeping with the spirit of the kit and its function. It is if you're getting them in spite of being on the DNC and not opting into shit and whatever. No, it's not stupid. I mean, it's a fair question. People ask that all the time. How do I get more calls? You don't. We never, ever, ever encourage people to get more calls. You know, you shouldn't go out and try to bait calls. Number one, it'll make you lose cases. And number two, and I keep saying cases, you don't have to sue them. You always have it as an option. But you don't want to go out and intentionally try to get more cases, because if it ever does go to court, the judge is going to throw it out like that. You cry in Canadian. That's funny. No problem, Jen. I'm on the DNC and I still get calls. I need to get the kit. Agreed. I mean, let me show y'all something. I don't know how you're going to be able to see it. Hang on. And yes, I have a son of a this fucking cord. Damn it. You no good mother. That fucking cord is going to be the death of me. I just had a full-on my big fat Greek wedding moment where I went and yanked myself. Damn it. It somehow managed to get under the wheel of my chair. This entire drawer, y'all see all these oh, you can't. YouTube can. Back there. See all those? Those are all settled cases. Let me show you guys on TikTok too. Hold on. I mean on Instagram. See that drawer right there? All those little multicolored folders? Those are all cases that I've actually gotten paid on. They're settled. Or I either won them in court or I settled with the company because they didn't want to have to. They didn't want to have to go to court. So it works, kids. How do I get on the DNC list? Go to donotcall.gov and you can verify if your number's on there. You can add your number if it's not on there, or you can report a phone number that's calling. Reporting the numbers is pointless. It doesn't actually do anything. It's a total waste of your time. You said you get the ones that, if it's not in your contacts, they don't say anything. That's very common. Those are pretty much all I get anymore. I do get the occasional people wanting to buy my house, stuff like that, but that's it. American Express, here's your weekly account snapshot. I do not want to see that. Oh, here's a good scam email. Came to one of my business accounts. Oh, shit. Hang on. I just got so many notifications it won't. All right. MS Online Service. View alert details. And it's an HTML. And this is some jackass trying to. Yeah, no, thank you. I thought it was going to be Daniel Cavara. Want to get up, piss this scammer off. My dad got this. No, because you sent it to the wrong website. There's that. And I'll respond to that when I get done with this live stream. Okay, let's see. If you're on Instagram and you have a question, please ask it in the question and answer feature. Where do you get the inspiration for your characters? Who knows? Dude, I'm nuts. I don't know. I think a lot of it, my parents, like the country side of it is my family. My mom was, my mom's family is Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia, hillbilly ish. Uh, you know, they got, that's how they talk, kind of slow, you know, like that. Um, and then, kind of the angry Randy, and that's my dad. I mean, that's 1,000%. It's not intentional. Like I didn't go, I'm going to make a character that sounds like my dad. Like Vanessa will get on to me. She's like, you sound country as when you say certain things. And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, fixing to. Well, I mean, I grew up in Texas. We can say fixing to. Trying to think what else. All you ever get is heavy breathing. At least it's not a dry spell. That's a win. I get texts about, oops. I get texts about people wanting to buy my property too, and they even give an address that isn't mine. Those are actionable as well. Tell them you'll meet them there. Tell them it's a rental and that you'll meet them there. Let them, if they're texting you, they got to have 2 and you have to be on the do not call list. But those are worth $1,500 a piece per text. I want to kid as soon as you are done. Thanks, Doc, for all you do. I appreciate you, Jason. Right on. I checked my phone for the do not call, and I've been on since 2009. Good. Is it being on the DNC going to completely end your calls? No, it's not. Is it going to reduce them? Potentially. Is it going to effectively double the amount of money you can make on calls? Yes. Don't be a dumbass. Get on it. There's no real downside to being on it. Some people say, oh, yeah, but then I started getting calls. No. The reason nobody checks the do not call list and they just call you anyway is because it's so expensive. If you want to subscribe to the do not call list nationwide, it costs like $20,000+ per month to be able to verify. Now there's services out there that'll do it for you. It's kind of a loophole, but and then you pay that company X dollars per month to verify your lists and all that. But no one buys the list so that they can robocall people, because that is not only because you're like saying, hey, I'm going to go and sell $5 rocks outside the police station. No, you are putting yourself in peril. They don't want to do that. If you don't make payments on things like cars, houses, you won't get calls, correct? You would very likely get calls if you stop making payments on stuff. Do we always have to go to court? No, I said that earlier, Adam. You don't have to go to court. It is always an option for you if you choose to do that. And whether or not you'll want to do it has a lot to do with where you live. For example, Steve Dallas, I don't know if her whole full name is Lisa, that just got that $17,000 judgment. In Arizona, where she lives, the statutory limit, or not statutory limit, the jurisdictional limit for small claims is only like $3,500. It's like nothing. I'm in Texas. It's 20,000 in Texas. So it makes way more sense for me to file in small claims court because I can do a lot more calls. But Lisa does hers in Superior Court, which is like the next step up. It's a different animal, but she does it herself. No attorneys. So tells roll call question. Maybe answering it for me on the slide could help others as well. Okay, let me see. Robocall. I got a live Q&A question. I don't know if this is you or not. My personal cell used to be connected to my business. Doesn't matter. Cell phones, I don't even need to read the rest. Cell phone is a cell phone is a cell phone is a cell phone. It doesn't matter if your cell phone is on your OF account, if it is on your billboard, if it is on your business card, if it is on your website, it doesn't matter. The rules apply to cell phones, period. Dot like a period said, received 2 texts to buy a house I don't own and they included the company name. Do I still need to meet them? No. If you have do you have my kit? If not, you're probably sitting on some free money. I was asking, like, working towards owning a house and owning a car will create costs. I mean, it could. You know, you just got to be careful when you put your phone number out there. I have a number that I've been using for 20 years that I put out. I have no idea who it belongs to. As a matter of fact, let me search it real quick and see if it actually does belong to anybody. If so, this person probably hates my guts. Because I've been using the same number for everything. You know, like all my rewards at the grocery store and all that stuff. It's the only one I ever use. Oh. Yep. Sorry, John. Oh, shut up. And the dude lives close to me. Hold on, I gotta look this up. I really hope this guy doesn't. If nothing else, I should send him text messages about getting the robocalls kit. I mean, how genius would that be? Hey, sick of calls and texts like this one? And then just saying they want to buy my house property. I've never listed my house property or anything. They've been on the DCL for many years and they still call. That's money. El Pistolero. Emails don't count. Emails are governed by an entirely different deal. This guy's lived all over everywhere, including my city. That's crazy. Yeah, emails are governed by the what's called the CAN-SPAM Act, which is a federal statute, but it does not contain a private right of action, meaning that you as a consumer have no private recourse against a sender of any kind of spam email. Now, that said, if you get a phone call and then you get an email after a phone call from someone, you should save it because it can prove that that's the person you actually talked to on the phone. If you did not consent to calls or emails, well, now they're really in trouble. Although the only people that will ever go after them are the government, but they won't. That's why we still have spam emails. Your family still has their landlines? I haven't had a landline since 2005, maybe. Except for, I mean, my office did and does. Can spam C8. I see what you're doing there. Your lawyer, you knew so much. Yeah, you know, Jen Ring, it's kind of funny because all my lawyer buddies have all told me it's like all this nonsense about me going to med school. My counselors did me no favorites. They should have sent me to law school instead because I'm a absolute idiot when it comes to remembering like just obscure data and statutory citations and like it's just ridiculous. I mean, like I still remember the one 1692 E8 of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act is the one that says that it is illegal for them to report information that they know or should know it to be false or misleading, including a failure to report an account as disputed once it has in fact been disputed by the consumer. I used to make a fortune for my law firm that I used to work for just on that alone because we would send out dispute letters and then they only had 30 days to report it. And if they didn't report it, then we would send them a demand letter. And I was the one that wrote all of this. I was the one that, under the supervision of the attorneys that I worked for. And I would send a demand letter, and of course the attorney would read it and sign off on it. But we'd send it out and say, hey, look, 1692 E8 basically says that you have this responsibility. Here's when you received the letter. Here's when you responded to the letter. It's now been 45 or 60 days. You have failed to report the information as disputed. And as such, you're subject, our client is entitled to $1,500 plus court costs and attorney's fees, which could be $2,500. So you're looking at $4,000, and it's a $75 medical collection. And this was before medical could just be paid and taken off. So you can either take this off and pay our client, or we're going to sue you, win, and collect $4,000 from you. So you can either pay our client $1,000 and remove it from their credit because you illegally reported it, and your two options are update it or delete it. But if you don't agree to delete it, then we're going to sue you, and you're going to lose all that money. And we have, and I used to go to them, and, they would say, well, if I pay you on this, how do I know you don't have 400 of them? I was like, well, it's probably a good idea for you to take the short money odds right now, isn't it? And just go ahead and do what I'm telling you to do. And if we can come to some sort of arrangement where every time I find one of these, we'll make it $500 and we'll just do a volume deal, and I'll give you 50 of them at a time. Or we'll do a class action lawsuit and you'll pay millions of dollars and you'll be in court for 3 years. Your call. And they would pay $500, and a law firm would get $250 and the client would get $250. I didn't get shit, but I got a big fat ass salary working at the law firm. So you get calls every day on personal loans. Does Kit work for that? It can. Absolutely. Lauren. Absolutely. Amber, we did call scammers for a while. It's 2 hours and 46 minutes in right now. I actually need to get off here because I need to make some calls to more than one attorney. And I also need to get ready for my meeting at 3:00. Let me make sure I've got the time right. I may have to get off here quicker than I thought, but I'm relatively certain it's today I got to go to the right email here. Yeah. So I need to be off here to get ready for that. It is today, and it's at 3:00 my time. And it's to review initial app feedback and reaction, to discuss update details and schedule future monthly strategy meetings. Chris is inviting you to a scheduled Zoom meeting. So there we go. So I will be at that meeting. It's important. I have to RSVP. There, I've RSVP'd. Now he knows I'm not going to flake on him. YouTube is buffering now. I don't know why. 1,500 people. Guys, if you are leaving and you want to go, cool. I appreciate you on YouTube or whatever. Do me a favor. Click the like button on your way out. I know that can be a little more challenging when you're actually in the live, but do that for me if you would, please. Can't wait for Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday is going to be good. We're going to be here on these two platforms because I don't officially get off of my ban until like 2:30 tomorrow afternoon, because that's essentially when I got banned last Friday. Oh my God, my phone is going bananas again. Holding it in my hand and it's going bananas. Let's see what it says about live. It says like, oh no, damn it. I was so excited for a second because it didn't show up the suspension block. And I was like, I'm about to go live. No, till 2:17 p.m. tomorrow. So maybe I'll go live there at 2:17, 2:18. And then I'm just going to drag TikTok and talk about how stupid their shit is right now. How much fun we've had over here in the meantime. So I do have a bunch of good content I've got to edit and get up for you guys too. I have to get it up. I say dumb shit and realize it, and sometimes I just don't say it because I don't want you guys to seize on it. You're gonna get the ban extended. Shut up, Grunk. You are not. Can YouTube or IG possibly ban you due to the no words that Scammer said earlier today? They could. It's not. YouTube is just way less sensitive. They're more sensitive to copyright stuff. I've got multiple copyright deals I got to deal with right now where they make me share revenue with the author of a song that doesn't exist. And they're like, oh, it was this song. And then you go back and play and it's not there. There are assholes who literally just go onto YouTube live streams and say, oh, there's my music. And they're just hoping that the creator doesn't recognize what happened, doesn't see the notification, doesn't deal with it or whatever. And then they get revenue forever from that video because there's a finite amount of time you have to respond to that. And you can say, look, it's not there. There is no music in that segment. But they'll just put it out there trying to get paid. And, some of these videos, if you go back on my YouTube, I don't know. Let me see if I can, whoops. Open a new tab. All right, I'm gonna go here and I'm just real quick. I'm gonna go to this. And I mean, I've got several million views at this point on, older TikToks, or I mean, not TikToks, but YouTube videos and stuff like that. Let's go to videos. There are some of these that have, I mean, there's one with 11,000, there's one with 22,000 views, and so on and so forth. And these things are there forever. So the longer they're up there, the more they get over time. So if you think about somebody, I mean, there's quite a few of them that have 10,000 or more. And people just get paid on that for free. That's one of the janky things about YouTube. So I got shot for that. It wasn't even my video. Oh, wow. That sucks. So, let's see. So ready for the app. No shit. Me too. My God. I'm going to be able to separate myself, and I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I was talking about this morning, I think it was, where, what I'm going to do with TikTok and Instagram, now Instagram people are like, oh shit, this is actually kind of cool. I see the highlights, but I've never seen the live version. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get another tablet, and I'm going to do Instagram and TikTok and YouTube for the first hour. And this is in the beginning. Okay. Not forever, but in the beginning. And I will get people, and I'm going to say an hour because I have to, in order to get the live stream to count in TikTok's thing, I have to be on for at least an hour. So the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes is me talking about what I do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We'll start making calls about 30 minutes in or so. And then once we start making calls, after the first call is over, assuming it lasts about 30 minutes or so, when I get close to that first hour, I'm going to say, okay, if you want to continue watching, we're going to jump over to the app. It's available in the App Store, blah, 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 blah. That way people won't be going every day. Were you not live today? Yes, I was. What time is my live event? 11 a.m. Were you there? So that'll keep me from getting 500 messages a day asking where the hell I am, like they already are. How many messages did I say I had? Was it 301 or 310? Let me see if that's changed. Yeah, it was 301, and there's another couple right there. just there are fake accounts, and I'm going to show this to you guys. Okay. Now you can see this is a request. May, okay, is what it says her name is. It's a picture of some chick with sunglasses on. It looks like it's a screen grab of somebody else's shit or something. There's a video sent to me, a live video from someone Saturday at 12:20 in the morning. Okay, so like at midnight. They clearly don't know me. Then there's one Sunday morning at 9:30. Then there's one today at 7 a.m. This person does not know me. And none of those are times that I'm actually going to watch. Now they follow me, and everything on their account is AI generated. There's no real content. They only have 68 followers. All of the follower accounts look shady and sketchy as shit. So yeah, I'm not buying it, but they follow me. Over the last week, when I have been banned, everybody in the Western Africa has followed me, like all of them. All of the people in the Philippines and Malaysia and the Middle East, India, Pakistan, they've all followed me. No American people really have followed me. So it's very strange. And I had someone that the person that I talked about getting called out for talking shit about me in another person's live. And then, of course, 5 people sent it to me, go, hey, did you know that this person is saying shit like this? No, I didn't. So I sent him a message and I'm like, hey, you said I've changed since Live Fest last year. Care to elaborate? And they didn't respond, but they liked my story. That's kind of crap we deal with. I'm telling you, when I get to 1 million, I'm going to write that book. And I'm going to do an expose on what it's like to get to 1 million followers on TikTok and what a huge pain in the junk it is anyway. But also, too, all of the dark side of TikTok that nobody tells you about, all of the stuff that, all of the big creators that you love, the way they talk about you behind your back. I'll never forget. This is an absolute true story. The first time I was exposed to other bigger creators, they talk about things like, on TikTok, it shows your gift level. Like if you're a big gifter, it shows that. And they were talking about, if I see somebody that's got like a level 25 gift badge or something like that, which I guess is a big deal. I don't pay enough attention to it. So I really don't pay attention to it. They were like, that's somebody that I'm going to really call out their name and I'm going to really blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, they're talking about them kind of like adult entertainers at the club, if you know what I'm talking about, the exotic dancing type. Talk about people in that bar, like who has money, who's tipping, who's this and that and the other. And I remember thinking that was the first time I was like, that's just kind of sinister a little bit. I've never approached it from that standpoint. I've never gone, like, the reason that a lot of the scammers come to my live streams is they see that I do get a lot of gifts. They see that I have a lot of interaction. A lot of people come to my live streams, and if they see people that are gifters or bigger gifters in particular, they will follow those people to try to get them to follow them so that when they go live, those people will gift them. There's like a lot of really kind of sinister, shady shit that's taking place. And, it's not, is it inherently bad? I don't know. you know, and I told you, Vanessa and I were talking the other night. They're like, I don't understand why she said, I don't understand why they do this during the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I said, because if they didn't, people would not be spending money on TikTok. They'd be out shopping and hanging out with their families and doing fun shit with them. What they've done is created a bunch of addicted junkies who come in and get their dopamine rush in much the same fashion that we as creators do. You know, make a post, it goes viral. You get, you know, well, viral for me is different than viral from a lot of people, but like, you know, if I get one that gets 100,000 views, it's like, okay, that was a successful post, right? If I get one that only has 10,000, then it's like, but what is my natural instinct? My natural instinct is I need to make a better post. I need to make another post. I need to come back to the app, right? And that's true of all platforms, not just TikTok. And the people that gift a lot, and I see this, I've watched this pattern. You know, there were people last year during Live Fest that gave me ridiculous amounts of gifts. And you know, there's only so many times I can say thank you. And like, that's ridiculous. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. And then all of a sudden that person just kind of disappears. And you're like, hey, well, you know, how you been? What's up? And like, oh yeah, I filed bankruptcy. And, you know, and they were like maxing their credit cards to do stuff like that for me and for other creators and stuff like that. And it always happens during Live Fest. Always. And then those people just kind of disappear. January is the shittiest month for creators because everybody just gives everything during Live Fest. It's very intentionally done at the time at which it's done. You know, and I mean, is that a bad thing? I don't know. But I mean, it's a personal decision. And there are people that, you know, if they are incapable of managing good decisions financially anyway, they shouldn't be on TikTok because they're going to make bad decisions. The heart me's, right? And I'm talking shit about TikTok because I'm not on it right now, but like the heart me, the daily heart me, it costs a penny. I know a lot of people do it. I have a huge number of people that do it every week. It's like I'm at it usually between 4,000 and 4,500 people per week average that do that for me, right? It's 1 penny. Okay. So that's like what, $50, right? That's like not a big deal. But the thing is, TikTok likes it when I do that because that person that gives that daily heart me has never entered a credit card into TikTok. But if I can convince them to do so, now I'm an influencer. I've actually influenced a viewer to part with their money, to enter a credit card into the system. And here's what happens. People get wound up in it. They get wound up in the battles. Maybe Friday night, Saturday night, they have a few cocktails and they're like, fuck it, let's send a Galaxy. And then a Galaxy's like, what, $10 or $15 or whatever, you know? And then they stop thinking about it. And then next Friday, it's like, you know what? I gave a Galaxy last time. This time I'm going to give a whatever, you know, something bigger. It'll get me more attention, more dopamine. That's all it is. That's how this whole fucking thing works, social media, y'all. You know, my attitude about it is, yes, I've told you many times, I don't hide the fact that I make money on it. You know, for me to lose money because I'm banned, it's a big deal. I lose a shit ton of money. I'm not going to starve because of it. But if I saw someone that I knew was struggling, I would talk them out of spending money on me for sure. And probably other people if I could, because it does have that sinister element to it. I mean, you know, think about something, you know, raise your hand if you've been in a casino. Tell me, just close your eyes and imagine a casino. Bright lights, a lot of hustle, a lot of bustle, a lot of noise, bells and tones and you're constantly hearing the, you know, somebody won a jackpot thing. And, you know, in a lot of casinos, they'll say, oh, you know, congratulations, John Smith, for being our hourly winner of $1,000 and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And the reason they're doing that is they want you frenzied and frothy and excited. Okay. Now close your eyes again and imagine yourself at TikTok on a live stream. What do you see on the screen constantly? Cartoonish animations, noises with those things. Lots of other people. The chat is moving fast. It's Tell me it's not the same exact shit. And if you haven't seen The Social Dilemma yet on Netflix, you need to go watch it. And as we enter into, and I'm going to tell y'all this is unrelated to TikTok and everything else, but I watched last night, Vanessa and I watched Buy Now on Netflix. It just came out, I think last night or night before or something. And it's about how Amazon carefully crafted the shopping experience on Amazon and have spent decades doing so that they know the exact color that is most likely to make you click on something to buy it. They know the exact font that is most likely to make you buy whatever's on there. And they had former executives from major brands. Amazon was among them. Adidas was another. But Amazon in particular, I found fascinating because they said they wanted to be there at the exact moment that you thought about buying something. Like literally you thought about it and you said, you know, I wonder, the first thing that comes up. I don't give a shit. Watch, check this out. I want to buy rubber dog shit. Look at what comes up first on my screen. The very first thing that comes up is Amazon. Y'all think that's an accident? No, that's SEO at its finest right there. And then, you know, if you scroll down, the first thing, Amazon, then Walmart, then Practicon, Etsy, eBay, Beanstalk, right? Now, you think, oh, yeah, well, that was just a fluke. Where can I buy pink shoes? And get past the ads here. Pink shoes. The very first thing that comes up. And ironically, it's not even a picture of pink shoes. It's Amazon. Why? You know, why is that? Because Amazon literally, and the picture that they showed, it was like an animated deal. And it's like a woman laying in bed. And she reaches over, grabs her phone, and types something in, and Amazon pops up. That's what they wanted. That's what they've created. Now, if you think about that, they've made the entire world an impulse buy. Y'all hung out on TikTok lately? You're encouraged to do all these things. You're encouraged to, as a creator, the experience as a big creator in particular, compared to the experience as a small creator, it's not the same. The experience as a creator at all is nothing like the experience as just a casual consumer of TikTok, meaning you watch the stuff. The stuff that you are asked to do consistently as a creator, particularly a large creator. Like I see way less ads as a big creator than I ever did as a small creator. And I saw way less ads as a small creator as I did as just a consumer of stuff on there. They want us focused on doing what? Convincing you to send us stuff, gifts, and so on and so forth. Right? I mean, you know, yes, I suppose I do that. I'm as guilty as anybody else. You know, I don't sit here and just beg for gifts. Battles. Think about battles on TikTok, y'all. Like, what are battles? Frenzied. Watch the snipe. Watch the snipe. And they make people panic, buy coins quickly without thinking to give to a creator so that they can win a battle or a match. They don't call them battles anymore because that didn't test well. Match against some other random creator that you don't know. Think about that for a second, y'all. And I'm not saying it's sinister, but it's a mind for sure. The reverse psychology is crazy sometimes. Mine, or what do you mean? I'm an idiot. That's what I did. Look, man, if you get entertainment out of it, I mean, it's like anything else. I drink, right? I drink. I say I don't drink too much. I drink too often. I drink 6 days out of 7 in a week, but I don't drink so much that I get goofy or, it's like I just enjoy a nice cocktail, right? And I mean, I don't even want to show y'all my receipt from the liquor store the other day, but I bought a bottle of Cristal because, the app is going to be released and that's months of work that's finally going to happen. And then I bought a bunch of other random stuff that I just want to have for the holidays so I don't have to go back to the liquor store all the time. And that was a lot of money. But I don't sit there and drink it all in one night. It's not a problem, right? Says every alcoholic ever. But I mean, I don't have a problem. But TikTok is the same thing. If you go in, I'll go in every now and again when I'm not banned. And if I see one of my people, somebody that I like, and they're in a battle and they're just a few points away in that last 30 seconds of getting the win to save their 20 streak or, whatever, I'll go in, I'll send them a galaxy just for shits and giggles, just for fun. But it's not like I'm sitting here all day, every day, maxing out my credit card to do it so that some creator that I've never met will call out my name and tell me they love me and call me a part of their team and their family and all that kind of shit. Because there's a lot of that on TikTok. And that's one of the dark parts of TikTok that I've never been a fan of. I need to get ready for my meeting. Yes, I do. There's not a tremendous amount for me to get ready, but yeah, you're right. I do. Are you making fun of me because of what I said, Caleb? I wish I can drink to relax. One sip and I'm on fire. Really? Do you get like that Asian flush type of thing? John Wickering, I'm a ride or die kind of follower. From the first live stream I watched, you had me hooked. Can't say I've missed many days. One night on the couch told me how much I can share for the cause with you. And I mean, there are people that are very loyal. John obviously is a great example. I mean, there are people going out and getting tattoos of my logo. I promise you it will not be the biggest one. Mine will be the biggest one eventually. But I'm not going to be able to get my big one until after the event. So I'm getting a small one before the event. But if anybody ever questions my commitment to this cause, you will not after December 7th. You will not after this Saturday. But you definitely won't when you see it in real life on December 7th at the meet and greet if you're lucky enough to get to come and hang out with us. Yeah, don't forget the cat food. I'm going to have to get the cat food after I'm done with my call. Medicare Advantage calls, yeah. You can bust them. Cheers, Chanel. I'll see you, Don. I'm about to get out too. Looking forward to flying down. Oh, that's right. I think Vanessa told me you are flying down. Are you bringing a spouse or somebody with you too? How do you do the meet and greet? All you have to do is show up. The information about the meet and greet is on my TikTok and on my Instagram. You just have to go and look for it. You can find it. It's like in the last week that we put it up there. I appreciate all the compliments. I really, truly do. For everybody, I appreciate all the support. And like I've said this a million times. There's a lot of guys out there that, I love my team and my family and all this kind of bullshit. And they can't name them. If they're not gifting them, they don't know 20 of them. I literally talk to a lot of y'all every week. I try my best to respond to as many people as I can. I can't always get to everybody all the time. And then there are some people who just get completely fucking obsessive and they send me 20 messages a day. Bruh, I just can't, but I do genuinely appreciate, and we do notice as creators. Those of us that are worth a shit, we do actually notice people's participation. It's not just gifts. People say you only notice the gifters. That's not true. I notice people that put funny shit in the comments all the time. I notice people that are there every day. I notice all of that. I notice people that have memorable profile photos or names. Pro tip, it's marketing 101, kids. So, I watched every day since I first watched, but sorry, bro, not tattooing your logo. No offense. I get it. That's not for everybody. And it's funny because my wife said, my credit repair company, we had people tattoo because I literally changed people's financial lives for the better. And we had multiple people tattoo my old company logo. And it was a bigger, longer logo with words in it. So we had that happen there. And, the Ruck Fobocalls thing, it's just, this is kind of a spirit thing as much as anything. It's not just a brand. It is kind of an attitude and whatever. And I kind of feel that way. And like I said, after Saturday afternoon, I'm probably going to live stream getting the tattoo. It's going to be Saturday afternoon. I'll live stream it and you guys will watch. And I promise you, there will be no one who doubts how committed I am to this movement. Because this is not going to be something that will be easily missed or removed or so. It's going to be hard with 3 different profile on platforms. Are you talking about for me? Shit, I've got way more than 3. I'm on everything. I post more on some than others. I tend to focus on, TikTok and YouTube are the kind of the money makers. I mean, those are the ones where I make money the most. But of course, my Robocalls members forum is a totally different deal. That's a whole nother separate platform that none of y'all, unless you're members, ever even see or hear about. And I get 100 emails a day from those, from that forum. And then I'm on, of course, Twitter and Facebook, and I have a business page on Facebook, and I have multiple pages that I manage on Facebook. And then I have IG and Clapper, and I'm on Truth Social. I'm on Blue Sky. Somebody asked about that the other day. I didn't remember what it was, but yes, I did. I got it. And I got the name because I wanted, to claim my name over there. Same thing I did on Parler and Truth Social and Blue Sky now. So I'm not over making political posts and all that bullshit. I don't follow a bunch of people or anything, but nobody's going to use my name and start doing it for me. I can tell you that much. Where am I getting the tattoo? You're just going to have to watch on Saturday. There's a joke about it. Welcome to Jamaica, man. Have a nice day. No, it's not that one. Do we have any safety concerns about the meet and greet? Like jealous bad people showing up? I challenge them to. It's going to be a bad decision on their part because there's going to be heavy security at the door with metal detectors. There's also going to be people wandering around the crowd. I'm going to have a personal protection agent, and so is my wife. So bodyguard for those that, don't know the vernacular. There will be someone 3 feet from me at all times and 3 feet from my wife at all times. And if my wife goes to the restroom, there will be someone standing outside the door. So, and likewise with me. This is going to be the ultimate FAFO. We have a private driver that will be taking us to and from everything. So there'll be no way to track us. There'll be no way to, we thought of all of that shit. So, somebody shows up and, they're like, oh, metal detectors. Okay, well, I'll bring my 3D printed carbon fiber. Okay. Guess what's going to happen to you that night? They're going to find you in a bloody pile for the garbage men to pick up the next day. I guarantee you that much. The live stream on Saturday, it'll be on TikTok probably. I may do it on Instagram as well. I'll have to take multiple devices. That's the biggest problem. It won't be on YouTube because my YouTube is set up to go live with a webcam and everything else. So that's hard to transport. And typically when I go live on YouTube, we're doing the scam bidding stuff. So it's the computers are all hooked to that one thing. So I can't really transport that. How was the turkey jelly? It was good yesterday afternoon and this morning when I had it. They wake up next to Betty White, something like that. Yeah, Chrissy. There's an old rap lyric. It was like, Lucifer? No. And the dude that's answering has got in his mouth, oh, what's the matter? You can't talk with him in your mouth? That's, no, man. Lucifer? No. You're about to meet him, mother. So, yeah, there's nut jobs out there. And there's a lot of people that hate me for no fucking reason other than they just decided to one day. And, if you're one of those people and you think you might dislike me, I'd encourage you to come up and just talk to me like a man or a woman. And odds are you're probably coming away from that a lot better than you think you will. Because, people that disagree with me politically or people that disagree with me on socioeconomics or anything else, hold on just a second. All those people that left may hate themselves. I'm 50.
50. That's perfect, sir. That's really good. And sir, do you have any state assistance like Medicare or Medicaid?
Uh, no, I just get my trust money every month.
Oh, all right. That's perfect, sir. That's really good. So you can perfectly qualify for government subsidy, which will cover your medical and your health expenses without any cost to you, which means
Okay.
that you don't have to pay any single penny from your pocket. Okay, sir?
Okay. Quick question. Couple of quick questions, real quick. Um, I'm
All
a.
right.
Will it cover my ayahuasca treatments, the witch doctor, and the medicine man from Haiti? Will it cover those three things? Because those are the things that are most expensive
Uh,
for me.
yes, sir. This will cover your all medical and your health expenses, which
Wonderful.
also includes your groceries
Wonderful.
and your utility expenses. Okay, sir?
Wonderful. Yes, that's wonderful.
All right. All right, sir. So besides Medicare and Medicaid, are you getting any private insurance like through your job, marketplace, TRICARE, VA, anything like that?
There's a big Italian guy that comes to my office every Thursday. He says for my protection, I have to give him $3,000 a month, and he collects it in small pieces. But other than that, I don't have any insurance or protection.
Oh, all right. That's perfect, sir. That's really good. And one last question from my side. Is your annual income is less than $50,000?
I'm sorry. Is my anal what?
Sir, is your annual income is less than $50,000?
Oh, I don't have any anal income, sir. None.
All right. That's perfect. That's perfect, sir. That's really good. So you can perfectly qualify for government subsidy. So I can see here that you are residing in.
That's correct.
All right, sir. Can you help me out with your zip code?
Yes.
That's perfect. Got you.
Uh-huh.
And how do you pronounce your first and last name, sir?
First name is Jethro, Jethro.
All right, sir.
Last name is Tull, Tull.
Paul. All right, sir. Perfect. Got you. So you can perfectly qualify for government subsidy.
Awesome.
So without wasting your time, let me connect this call to one of the licensed agent from your zip code. So they'll help you to get your subsidy as soon as possible. Okay, sir?
Okay, great.
All right, sir. So do I have your permission to connect your call even if your number is listed on any federal or state do not call list? Is that be okay, sir?
No.
But why, sir?
Because if I say yes, then they're going to say, "Oh, well, you told us who you could call," and then they're going to call every day. I don't get very many of those, so I like to have a little fun with them when I do. And then they're gonna like their boss is gonna go, "Okay, did you get what happened to that lead? Oh, you didn't give me permission. Okay, well, what information do you have?" And they're gonna have Jethro Tull, and usually the supervisor is gonna know who Jethro Tull is. Um, a lot of times I'll give some of the other character names, Lou or Ty, that sort of thing. You want to get mine and Sue Dillon's name on you? That's a lofty honor. I've had people get their name tattooed. There's a guy on TikTok, Sean Gatz, who I have absolute respect for. If you don't know who Sean Gatz is, you should look him up. He's the guy that's got like a crazy amount of tattoos, and like he has like crazy tattoos on his face and stuff like that. He's one of the most cerebral, intelligent, thoughtful people I've ever met on this app. And everybody was like, you need to go. It was during Live Fest. And they're like, go battle Sean. And I was like, who the hell is Sean? And they're like, Sean Gatz. And I was like, okay. And somehow we ended up getting connected. And we're friends on the app now. He lives out in Arizona. And him and his fiance. And they like bought land. And they've used their creator money. They have multiple online presences. And he has built at like a deli truck, kind of like a food truck with nothing but creator money. He is building a small affordable housing thing to help homeless folks, get back on their feet. And he's going to let them stay there free of charge in exchange for, I think he's going to like make them work at the location. It's like, brilliant guy and heart of absolute gold. And in the heat of Live Fest, and like we did some friendly battles and whatever during Live Fest last year. And I wasn't there, and somebody said, "Holy shit, Sean just tattooed your name on his leg." And I was like, "What?" And he put it out there that if someone would send him a lion, he would tattoo somebody's name on there. And one of my big supporters says, "I don't want mine. I want you to put Doc's name on your leg." So my name is on Sean Gatz's leg somewhere. It's great. It's like big. I mean, it's like that big. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I've been watching Sean, and that's another thing. And I know I've got to get the hell up off here quick, but I'm going to say one other thing about kind of the weird part of TikTok is you have to have a certain manner about you to be successful on this app or any of these apps. You have to have a thick skin. You have to be able to just let shit go sometimes. And admittedly, I get pissed about some of the stuff, and I'm not always the friendliest person if somebody starts fucking with me or my family and whatever. But that's a very difficult thing to deal with. And then there's a lot of creators go through this phase of like they get sucked into the I'm famous, or I did well in Live Fest, or I did well in the Cheer Choice Awards, or whatever. Which, if you haven't voted for me in the Cheer Choice Awards, please do. If you need that link, it's in my bio on Instagram and TikTok. You can vote for free, or you can actually purchase them and vote as many times as you want. You can vote once per day for free, or if you want to buy them, you can do that. The money doesn't go to me; it goes to charity. Just so everybody knows. They have this meteoric rise, whether it's through Live Fest or just through the natural course of their development on the app. And then they get exposed to that really shitty dark side. And they get very disillusioned. And they literally have to take a break to save themselves emotionally, and sometimes even physically. You know, when you see somebody out there pushing their ass for Live Fest, my wife is obviously doing it. A lot of big creators, a lot of my personal friends are doing it. You know, people that I've met through the app and in my agency, and people that I've met at Live Fest and other big creator conventions and stuff. Understand that that is a grind. And people say, oh, it's just a money grab and it's this and that and the other. I get it. I absolutely get that. The money grab part of it is more for TikTok's sake than it is for the creator's sake. The creator's trying to win something and do something with whatever it is that they believe in. Okay. For me, it was, I want to expose this to as many people as possible and have that major platform. And I did. And, you know, I grew much quicker after Live Fest, largely because of Live Fest. And I'm like, oh, that's a guy. I saw him at Live Fest, and, you know, all that. Be nice to those creators. It is emotionally and physically exhausting. My wife last night at 9:20, I was in there taking a shower, you know, the end of our day. And, which for me, that's early. Normally it's closer to 10:30 or 11 that I'm in there doing that. And she's kind of poked her head and she goes, I feel like I got hit by a truck. I said, baby, it's day one. what are you talking about? She's like, I do. I'm just exhausted. People think that this is just, we get up here and we talk and we do our stupid shit and whatever it is that we do, makeup or sing or dance or whatever. But the reality of it is, it takes a lot more than that emotionally. It takes an emotional toll. You have to come in here and you have to, you know, you are the energy. You are the driving force behind the success or failure of an individual live stream and of a channel or a profile. And you know, that comes with great highs when it works. And, you know, that month where you make more money, being November, December, but it also comes with significant drop-offs and lows and all the negativity and all the shit that you have to face for months after. Oh, he's just in it for the money. He's changed since Live Fest. He said he was never going to battle, but now he is. Okay. Be nice to those creators. They're going through a lot more shit than you could possibly realize. I promise you, especially my wife, because this is her first time to go through that shit. So just be nice to those people. All right. I really do have to get off here and get ready for my meeting in 19 minutes. So love yourselves, love each other, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. I firmly believe in my heart of hearts that we can overcome any challenge, any adversity, solve any problem that we face as a human collective. Okay. Just those four simple things. Love yourselves, love each other, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. I will see y'all tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central, 12 Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, 10 Mountain, and 9 on the West Coast. Until then, Ruck Fobocalls. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate your time and attention today.